And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the FreshandFit Podcast Afterhours edition. We're joined with a packed house.
And the couch, too.
Yeah, we got the couch cam going. We got the girls at the table. We might have some special guest pull-up guys. We got a lot to talk about, man. Packed studio. Let's get into it, baby.
All the night is my world. City light, ain't it girl? In the day, I'm in my heart. It's the night, kind of pattern. I live among the creatures of the night. I haven't got the will to try and find out against the need tomorrow. So I guess I'll just believe in.
I mean, listen, if you want to get off, if you want to leave, you're more than welcome.
I asked you to stop with the question and you didn't. Do you
Get
want
out.
me to
That's
leave?
serious. Get the f*** out. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as it would seem. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. It's like
We're back.
All right, we're back, guys. What's up? Welcome to the FreshandFit Podcast Afterhours edition, man. We joined with a bunch of lovely ladies. We got a packed studio, man, so we got a great show planned for y'all. Bunch of lovely ladies in the panel. So, okay, quick announcements. Patreon.com/FreshFit. We're going to have a Zoom call for you guys, Q&A. We're going to answer questions on fitness, finance, getting girls, being attractive, not being a fucking loser, guys, all right? So
Yeah.
the reality is you must become the best version of yourself if you want to get girls in 2022, guys. Being like a regular guy, those days are fucking done, right? If you want to be able to have that abundance mindset, women.
And do it for
So
yourself,
check
too,
us
as well, man.
Facts. Yeah, do it for yourself.
And your
the
family.
byproduct is the women, okay?
Yeah.
Patreon.com/FreshFit. Check us out over there. Also, we're on Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. Every single platform you listen to podcasts, we are there. Just click that anchor.fm/FreshFits link, and then it'll take you to the destination that you listen to. My only thing is, make sure you wear fucking headphones, man, because you will probably get fired from your job. We've had so many people message us, bro, I got fired from my job because they heard your voice.
I heard your voice.
Or I was riding lifted. I was doing lift, and I got a bunch of complaints that you guys are too fucking misogynistic or some bullshit like that.
My girlfriend got mad at me.
Yeah, we're not misogynistic. We're realistic. But you guys gotta understand that normal people are low IQ and they don't understand reality, okay? They're more concerned with the feels over the real. So you need to wear headphones, okay? Also, check us out on FreshandPodcastStore.com. We got all the t-shirts, man. I got the I Feel Like t-shirt right now, and that's in stock. So go ahead and check it out, man. And the hoodies, all that stuff, stay over there. All the merch. We got Zena and Anwar in the back wearing the merch as well. Shout out to them, man.
And Fresh is wearing a bandana.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Listen, man, I'm wearing a Mary, okay? It's a set, bro.
Yeah.
Haters gonna hate. That's what it is, man.
I don't know what he's wearing.
And a quick shout out to Zena and Anwar in the back, man. They've been really helpful, really supporting, man. Shout out to them. I know you guys, some of you guys hate Zena, but hey, it is what it is, man. She helps a lot.
Hey, man, if you add value, we rock with you.
Yeah, man. She does a lot behind the scenes, guys. So shout out to her. We got to give her flowers. Also, guys, check us out on FreshandFit Clips, man. We have another YouTube channel where we post two clips per day on there. If you don't got time to watch a full-on podcast where you see me lose my hair follicles in slow time, watch me lose my hair follicles in fast time on the Clips channel, man. FreshandFit Clips. Also, Fresh, you want to talk about your...
Guys, for behind the scenes, man, check out the vlog channel. 100K on the way. We do live streams as well. Check it out. I did a video recently regarding speech therapy, so going through that right now. Should be doing a lot better, and thanks to you guys. Shout out to y'all.
Cool. And then for something a little bit different, guys, go and check out my other YouTube channel. It's called Fed1811. As you guys know, I used to work in law enforcement, and I break down criminal cases for you guys, whether it's, a famous rapper like the YNW Melly case, 6ix9ine Rico case, or, celebrities with Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell. I break all those cases down. I read the court documents with you guys and give you an insight from a former Fed's perspective. And I'm also breaking down documentaries from true crime for you guys, where I watch it with you guys and I give you guys a little bit more detail than what the documentary gives you about how these investigations are done. I've covered a couple of famous cases. So yeah, man, check it out. Fed1811, man. If you like true crime or any of that type of crime type drama stuff, check that out. And yeah.
CSI Miami.
And ladies.
That's fiction based, but okay.
Send me a DM on Aaron C. Poxon. Make sure you come to the studio. Shout out to ladies for coming on tonight. Not flaking. I think we had no flakes today, but not sure. And if you want to come to our show, smart ladies. Don't be late, because if you're late, it's not gonna happen. And yeah, let's make it happen.
Yeah, and if you flake, I mean, Chris, want to give them the little thing. What happens to the girls that flake on the when they're supposed to show up?
You get banned to the shadow realm. Simple as that.
Yes, and you miss a huge opportunity, to get yourself out there.
And trust me, I get the receipts. Okay, so you can't message me months later. Hey, what's up? I'm like, oh, really? Okay, nah, you flaked.
Yeah, exactly. That's definitely going to be a big
Denied.
We don't forget over here, man.
Yeah,
Elephant
don't forget.
memory. So
we keep receipts over here.
absolutely.
But we got a lot of people to introduce today.
Yeah, we do. Let's start with the couch, man.
So, ladies, give
Ladies on
us
the couch.
your name, your age, what you do for a living, current dating status, education level, and if you want to, of course,
Your body count.
we'll start
Whoa.
right on the couch.
We'll start with Miss Pink.
Yeah,
Oh,
name,
Miss
age,
Pink.
what you do for a living.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Nellie B. I'm 22 years old. I'm currently getting my bachelor's in psychology at FIU. Current relationship status, I'm in a relationship. And what was the other question? Last one?
So you say you're getting your bachelor's?
Yes.
Okay, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's me.
Shout out to you.
Thanks.
All right, and next.
Hi, I'm Avery Brown. I am 25. I own my own business, and I'm a what? Oh, sorry. I'm Avery Brown. I'm 25. I own my own business. And I'm an artist and a model, and I'm in a relationship.
Cool. How long?
It's for 9 months, 10 months.
Okay,
Shit.
pretty new.
Yeah, pretty new.
Nice.
It's going well.
All right, awesome. Next.
Hi, I am Lexi. I am Miss Azure Entertainment. I am don't need to know my age.
Yeah, we do.
We need to know, woman. We need to know for the show.
Yeah.
Oh my God, 31. If you must add, Jesus.
You look good.
Light don't crack.
Don't lie to her.
Virgo coming up.
Oh,
season.
Virgo.
Yes, and I guess welcome. I guess.
Welcome back. All right.
Cool.
Hi guys, I'm Donna Vega. I am 22 years old. I am currently a student at FIU. I'm studying public relations, advertising, and communication with a minor in marketing. I'm also a fashion stylist here in Miami. I help women feel connected to their clothes while finding their brand identity.
Nice.
And I'm single. That's really about me.
Cool.
Oh,
Welcome.
and you and Fresh matching.
Yeah, black and white. Black and white. All right.
I'm Ashana. I'm 19. Wait, what was the next question? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
What do you What do you do for work?
Yeah.
No. What do you do for work and then dating status?
Okay, I work at the Orlando airport. I have 2 jobs, so I work at Publix too. And then
Oh, shout out to Publix.
Shout out to Publix. We got 2 Publix employees in the house.
and then I'm single this time.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
okay.
Wait, yo.
This time.
Why? Hold on. Stop the fuck. Why is that girls come on the show? They have like a boyfriend or they have like a situationship, and then they leave, come back like a month or 2 later, and then all of a sudden they're fucking
Well,
single.
let's
your
be
fault.
real here,
It's our
though.
fault.
Let's be real.
Oh,
On the
really?
show, they might expose themselves for who they really are. You know what I mean?
Oh, wait. What happened? He broke up with you, or?
We don't have to get into the details.
Here we go. Yeah, he definitely broke up with her.
Wait, hold on. You said you work at the Orlando airport? You drive there?
Yeah. No, I don't live in Miami. I
Oh,
live in
okay.
Orlando.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. And then are you in school right now or no?
No. I'm taking a break.
You taking a break? Okay. Are you gonna go back to college or like?
Maybe.
That's a
Nope.
okay. Fantastic. All right.
Indecisive.
And then real quick, because I gotta ask this question. Name one thing you did wrong in the relationship and one thing that he did wrong in the relationship that led to the breakup.
Let's hear it.
Honestly, I don't think he did anything wrong.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. What the hell?
Go on.
word. What the?
I just want to put that out there first.
The A word.
What's happening here?
I think
This is fucking incredible. Is this a Fresh and Fit first?
Yeah.
No,
this-
no, what? No, third. I
I
think.
think that's a first.
That's the first, bro.
I don't think a girl's ever said he did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
Nothing
first.
wrong. Yeah,
nothing wrong.
yeah,
That's the
you're
first,
right.
bro.
Yeah, it's first.
The fuck? Chat's probably going nuts right now.
Yeah, Nani.
Yeah. Okay.
Show the
So
chat, nigga.
what did you do wrong then? I guess.
all
So,
I'm gonna say is I think I had a lot of learning to do. I hurt him, and
You hurt him? How dare you?
how though?
if I could go back and do things differently, I would. But that's not a possibility. So it's a learning lesson.
She got hit with the translation. She met another guy and he got pissed. That's what happened.
Did he cheat?
No. I think I just didn't. I didn't consider how my actions would make him feel, and that's like pretty much it.
Okay.
Like,
Which
like
means, AKA,
going to the club.
Exercising options probably did some shit like that.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, "Fuck this, I'm out," and hit her with the.
How dare you?
All right, cool. Well, I mean, hey, kudos to you for like acknowledging it, knowing it, accepting it, and like just taking
The
responsibility.
question is though, will she change for the future? Who knows?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
next
yeah.
episode of
For
Fresh and
him.
Fit Z.
We'll find out.
If he's watching, come back, Stink.
The streets are cold. Come back.
Very cold.
The streets are cold, man.
the streets.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Cool.
What about you?
Hi everyone, my name is Lorette, but you can call me Tennessee tonight. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, but I live here in Florida. I'm 24. I'm a young entrepreneur. I do hair. I have a salon suite in Hollywood, Florida.
All right.
So follow my salon at Hair Intuitions.
So anytime a girl says she's an entrepreneur, we ask her to spell the word entrepreneur.
Can you?
God, no, I can't.
Oh, at least she's honest.
Oh, yeah, John's.
Last time try was like ENTRA.
I'm not gonna spell.
I would have been more. It would have been hilarious if she did like independent. INDEPENDENT. All right. Cool.
Okay, on dating status.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm single.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, it got you. And you're only 10, I see.
Hey, Tennessee. Hey, Tennessee. Shout out to y'all. Wow.
This nigga, bro. All right, moving on.
Perfect. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome back.
Okay, hello. My name is Zoe. I'm 19. I'm currently studying business at FIU. I also have a part-time job and I do social media on the side as well. And I'm now single. So hit me up.
Wait, hold on.
Wait.
Didn't we call it? Didn't we call it though?
We're both single now. Yeah.
Girl summer.
Didn't we call it though?
Yeah, we
called it last
we
show
did
with
call
you.
that she would be single. Yeah, we
called
called
it
that out. Yeah.
Wait,
So-
wait.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can call
they
it.
We
did.
call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, no wonder the titties are out. It all makes sense now. Because she covered up on the past life she was on. Now single. Woo! Look at this stuff. Because I know the audience is probably going, what, natural or enhanced?
Oh, my boobs?
Yeah.
Natural.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, if they were enhanced, I would have had a lot more. Like, what the fuck? Okay. And then, okay, name one reason why the relationship ended.
What did you do wrong?
Yes.
And then what did he do wrong?
Yes.
I would say in the beginning of our relationship, I didn't really know how to respect a man. However, like towards the end of it, I feel as though it was more so like on him, and I was outgrowing it, so I let it be and I dipped.
Okay, but what did you do wrong though? I love how she like spun it right back on him.
On him.
What did you do wrong?
10 years later.
Yeah. Still
Nothing.
waiting.
Literally nothing. Okay, anyway.
You did nothing wrong?
No.
Stop the cap.
I swear.
It's always the guy, right?
Did you break up with him or did he break up with you?
I broke up with him.
You broke up with him and you did nothing wrong in the relationship whatsoever.
Oh, in the relationship, like I've definitely
Yes.
done things that are wrong. Like I was disrespectful in the beginning of the relationship.
How so?
How so?
Probably because I have daddy issues and I don't really know like how to act.
Translation, she likes attention.
Emotional
That is fair to say?
That's fair.
Because he had issues with like your Instagram, right?
It wasn't even that. It was more so like I didn't know how to act with like groups of people and him. Like I would snap on him in front of people and like that wasn't okay.
What?
Whoa.
Wow.
But I'm learning. I learned a lot actually from that relationship. So shout
Snap
out.
City, man.
All right. Yeah.
Jeez.
That's crazy. All right.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. She still didn't really. Okay. So your issue was you snapped on him and then you're saying you outgrew him.
I would say so.
We'll come after her.
Okay. Yeah. This is very interesting.
Dollface
There's a lot
in the
more there,
house.
but
Welcome back, Dollface. Bad man thing. Straight.
Yeah.
Y'all hilarious.
In any place.
Yeah, big up we. Yeah.
It's an introduction for me.
Okay,
Shout out to all the Jamaicans out there.
Yeah, big up Mayadi them. It's your girl Dollface. I'm 31 years old.
Wait, 31?
Yeah, but yeah, you could play that. I'm 31, but my whole 21, so that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine. I'm a nurse.
Wait, nurse?
He's been waiting.
I know he's been waiting.
I think he invited you on the panel just for this segment right here.
I think a night in the back.
I also am a makeup artist as well. What else? highest level of education, 2 years college, and I'm single.
Cool.
Welcome back.
Hey guys, I'm Yossi. I do bottle service at
Yossi, not
Vendome.
Yoshi.
Yossi.
Yossi. Okay.
Yeah, no H.
Yeah.
You'll see. You'll see.
Yossi.
You'll see.
I do
Oh my
bottle
God.
service at Vendome. I'm in a relationship.
Okay.
What was my? Oh, I'm 28 years old.
Right, 28.
Okay.
Yes. My body count
If you want, yeah.
If you want.
more than 20, less than 30.
Okay.
Last time I
29.
checked, I was no. Last time I
Great.
checked, I was 24,
Oh,
which
okay.
was not too long ago.
Do you count guys even if they wear a condom?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
I write it down.
Oh, shit, she got
it's
the
on my
guest
notes.
list.
It's on my
Okay.
notes.
Wait,
Me too.
Do you count if like they're bad in bed?
I count whoever I'd had physical intercourse with, even if it lasted 30 seconds.
Oh shit.
Because it has happened.
Okay. Because some girls like, you know,
Even
they will, if he wore a condom, don't count.
No, it
Or if it
counts.
lasts less than a minute, don't
If I
count.
was drunk, it don't count.
Yeah, or
No, it
I'm drunk.
counts.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Or if I didn't know his name, don't count. Okay.
Unfortunately, it does count.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Okay.
Someone keep a track.
Keeping it G.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, cool. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, I'm Allison. I just graduated from University of Miami, International Studies in Spanish. I'm 21. And
21.
Yeah.
21.
So I'm a business immigration analyst. I just started at a law firm.
Nice.
Yeah.
And dating status?
Single.
All right, cool. Well,
Okay.
welcome.
And then, oh yeah, for you, highest education level completed?
High school.
High school, okay. And what about, are you going back to school or no?
Oh, I'm in school currently.
You're in school, okay. All right, cool.
Okay, my name is Jenna Jane. I'm 23 years old.
It's a porn star name.
That's a
I know,
I do
right?
OnlyFans for a living.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
Okay.
Let's see, highest level, 2 years of college.
Okay.
I don't remember any of that.
So you do OnlyFans. You said your age? 24?
I'm 23. I turned
23.
24 September 1st.
Oh, okay.
And then dating status?
Yeah.
It's complicated.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
Translation. I'm with a guy and he might not want to commit right now, and or you don't like him that much where you want to be in a relationship with him, but
But we
he's a
smashing.
placeholder. One of the two.
But we smashing.
It's really complicated. It's like
Sugar daddy?
No, but what are we?
I mean,
Just
tell us, how's it
complicated.
like? What?
So we worked together for a long time, and then
Oh.
we tried, but it just felt too forced to be like in a relationship because I'm not ready.
Too
and
forced?
he was ready. Yeah. So I don't
Is
know.
that a pun?
So you weren't ready, but he
Just-
was.
Well, he thought he was ready. I don't know if he was actually ready.
Okay.
Did he want you to like not, I guess,
work
and bang other dudes?
No, I don't bang other dudes.
Oh, you
but
don't?
No.
You only bang one
Stop
guy
the cap.
on
Yeah.
OnlyFans?
Yeah. Well,
Stop
the cap for now.
For okay, all right,
Okay. No, but-
fair enough.
Yeah.
Someone buy her OnlyFans and tell us the truth. No, I'm just kidding. All right,
Hey,
cool.
don't count the old videos.
Okay, so wait, real quick. So just so I summarize, who's graduated college? Real quick, raise your hands on the panel.
So college
One?
first?
No, college grads, and then who's okay? 2 college grads, and then how many are in school right now? 2. Okay, 3, and then everyone else, I guess, is high school grad. No college at all. Okay, all right, cool. Just so I can kind of get an idea. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and read some of these super chats real quick, and then I guess we'll get into the first question.
Yeah.
All right. So we got here. Life Matters. $10 goes. Ladies, for the next 20 years, would you rather have a sugar daddy who pays all the bills, or a husband you love who will go 50-50 with you on the bills?
That's actually a good one.
Yeah, we can start with the couch on this one.
We should start here. Who did coach last time?
Yeah, I mean,
coach.
I'm gonna get them involved.
All right.
Yeah. So basically, you two have 2 options.
Mhm.
Would you rather have a sugar daddy who pays all your bills for 20 years, but you're single, right? Or a husband who you love and admire, but he goes
Half and
Dutch,
half.
Dutch with you, 50-50.
On everything.
I'm first.
Yes.
Okay. I would rather have a husband that I love. No lie. Yeah. That's
So you're going half on everything.
Yeah.
Hair, nails,
Yeah.
bills, light,
Yeah.
rent,
Yeah.
car.
Yeah. If I'm making money, why does that matter?
Okay.
For sure, husband that I love, that it goes 50-50. Like, easy.
Husband for sure.
For sure. It's easy.
Okay. Sharing all the bills?
Huh?
You cool with sharing all the bills?
Yeah,
All
for
right.
sure.
Husband also.
Husband?
Yes. Virgo. We love love. So
Okay, Miss Virgo.
Come on.
What about you?
Husband.
All the way?
All the way.
What if he can't afford to help you with the fashion? Can't afford to buy them?
I can help myself.
All right.
Her.
I would go with a husband.
Husband?
Mhm.
Are y'all gonna say husband?
Yeah, I want to be married, husband.
Husband?
Sugar daddy.
There's 7,100 watching live right now, so of course they're
Y'all
gonna say
are
that.
tripping. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Zoe
Not
Mike.
Okay, so you made a very good point there, sugar daddy. But why?
Especially if he's attractive. Like what? Age is just a number.
No, he's an old guy, not
Okay.
attractive.
Okay.
Sugar daddy.
Okay,
How
sugar
many
daddy.
years
All
is
right,
this,
cool.
though? How many years?
Dolphin?
A husband.
Husband?
Mhm.
You sure?
I'm positive. I don't want no old crusty man.
I'm dead.
All right.
I would rather be single because I know I will
Single with the sugar
find,
daddy.
I know that I will find someone that I am physically attracted to that is willing to pay my bills and I'm willing to do a lot for him. But I have to be attracted to you. But I'm not gonna go half and half with nobody, and that's just the real me. I just can't do that.
So she'll take the sugar daddy.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
She ain't going half and half,
As soon
guys.
as I'm attracted to him, yes, I will take the sugar daddy.
Okay.
But the sugar daddy's not attractive. That's the whole point of the question.
I will
Who
be
said that he
attracted.
wasn't attractive though?
Yeah,
It will
You
be,
added
though.
that at
Well,
the end.
he's
You didn't say
older.
that.
He's
You didn't
older.
say that in the
But old men
beginning.
can be
He's
attractive.
older.
It don't
Yeah.
matter.
It's like a
Right?
traditional
How
sugar
much
daddy.
older?
His
Like you don't,
money makes
you
you
don't
handsome.
envision a Chad as a sugar daddy. It's like a,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like an old nigga. Like, oh,
Always.
you'd like to fornicate? Give me $1,000. You know. So, all right. What about you?
Well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have the sugar daddy for the 20 years. I'll still only be 41, and then I'll get my husband that goes 50-50 on the bills with me.
Oh, damn.
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 Period.
That's actually my
Yeah,
plan.
That's genius.
That's assuming you find him
I'm
at
gonna
40.
get creative.
That's actually when all the single dads are out there.
No, it's not. It's actually not.
Okay.
What you just described is how a lot of women live their lives.
It's pretty
All right.
pretty on point.
All right. What about you?
Can I go with her answer? Because that was fire.
All right. So, you know, sugar daddy in your 20s, and then when you're ready to settle down, you get that fucking guy that you'll go half and half with.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can, you know, you can provide for yourself. But so this is rich with money or love. I guess I'd be rich with love.
Wait, you wouldn't? Oh, okay. So she prefers a 50-50 situation
Okay.
with the husband, but you would find him later on in life at 30 years old, or older than that.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, right now it's for fun.
Okay.
I'm not trying to get married.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. For the two ladies here, just a question, just to play devil's advocate. Do you think that having fun in your 20s and then getting ready to settle down in your 30s is the optimal strategy to find the man of your dreams? We can start here and then go to you. So have fun in your 20s, get to your 30s. Do you think that's the best strategy to get the man of your dreams?
Well, I can meet the man of my dreams while I'm having. Oh, I can meet the man of my dreams while I'm having fun. Like I can go out, have fun, and then meet him while I'm having fun. And then.
But you're not going to want to settle down while you're having fun, though, is what I'm trying to say. In your 20s.
But if he's the man of my dreams, then I would be comfortable with doing such thing.
Well, okay. Describe the man of your dreams then. Have fun with this. How tall?
Well, height does not matter to me.
I mean,
which
you're
is shocking.
you are pretty tall.
Yeah, I'm 6'1", but my ex was 5'4".
6'1"?
So.
Chat, she's
Wait,
6'1".
your ex is 5'4"?
Yeah.
I'm 5'4".
She's a midget fucker.
Wait.
I've also had a lot of like 7-footers, but I mean, like I'm sapiosexual. Like I don't really care as long as you can teach me stuff. And
So when you give him a hug, did you pick him up?
You pick him up.
Okay. So height doesn't matter. What about how much does he got to make bare minimum?
I mean, I want you to make more than me.
Which
So,
would be
you know,
bare minimum.
bare minimum like mid 6 figures.
Okay.
Nice.
About $150. Or
No,
wait, no,
no, no.
500K.
Well, yeah, or like no, that's a little high. Like 300 maybe.
Like 300. Okay.
Yeah.
So my question is, if you find a guy like that, well, if he's the man of your dreams, don't you think that he's gonna have standards too? And
Yeah.
maybe he'll want a younger girl.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. All right.
But if he's the man of my dreams, if it's like perfect, then he would love me for me.
If it's
how
perfect.
I am.
I love that.
Yeah.
If it's
If he's
perfect.
the man of my dreams, then he's like, damn, shawty, you bad as fuck. He doesn't want a younger girl.
Damn, bro. The only women get this Disney fairy tale stuff. Could you imagine? Yo, bro, you know what, man? I'm gonna be a bum and stay at home, bro. And I'm gonna get the woman of my dreams. I'm gonna get a bad bitch, even though I smoke pot every day and live with my mom.
We're assuming he actually wants you.
Yeah,
Versus
that's like
everybody
that's
else.
assuming that he's gonna
But,
like, take you. But
I mean,
okay.
he might not. And then I just have to settle with mids, I guess. No, I'm just kidding.
There you go. And then what about you? Do you think that's the best strategy to have fun in your 20s and then kind of try to find that guy at 30 plus?
So my realistic answer is that guys won't commit, you know, from 21 to 45. Oh, my fault.
Okay, so it doesn't matter the age. Guys won't commit. It just depends on the guy. So he could be 21, he could be 35, he could be 45 and still won't commit. So in reality, the age I get married is not that important, but I know at least right now, any guy I know under 35, it's not even worth putting in the effort of building a relationship because it's too much. Too many games, yeah.
I wonder why she says that.
So for that reason, I will choose the single route. And I kind of like my alone time anyways. I'm not a big like relationship girl, so.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
obvious.
You said what?
Okay.
so cute.
Any other? Let's hit the chats. You guys,
we
we
have some more
already
here.
got about 8,000 y'all in here. So
Like the video, guys.
All right, Fresh BBC ladies, is there such thing as too big? Anyways, ladies, 2 seats from Myron. Don't worry, we're gonna have our fun tonight. But you, who's he shooting a shot at? Okay, you, Miss Orlando, have our fun tonight. But you must know I'm in control of every time. If you scream, then I will only go deeper. Prepare yourself.
Wow.
That's what Fresh's penis.
Yo, stop, bro.
You have anything you want to say back to Fresh's penis?
No.
I'm confused on what did he mean by that?
It's a troll page.
Yeah, okay.
0 to 100.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Question for the ladies. This is from Ambient and White Noise. If a man who is not biologically the father of your child, but is ordered by the courts to be financially responsible, could he then file for full custody? That's not really today's topic, my friend.
That's off topic.
That's way off topic. 5-star sports betting. How many of you are single mothers?
That's a good one.
I don't. Oh, do we not have any?
We got a girl over here.
Okay.
Hey,
Who?
we got somebody.
Who? No.
Okay.
Me.
So we got one single mom on the panel? Oh, no, 2. Okay.
Well,
Good for
wait.
you.
Aren't
We
you in a
got
relationship?
somebody over there.
But it's not the
So I was
biological
gonna
dad.
say, right. So,
Okay.
well, I don't know if I'm considered a single mother. I do have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's not my daughter's father, but he does everything for my daughter and
Okay.
myself.
So you got a stepdad. So
yeah.
Okay. Well,
So not
technically, you're not a single mom.
She's from New
I
York.
guess I'm not.
Yeah, she's not a single mom.
She's not.
anymore.
New York.
Okay. Ladies, if you went through your man's phone and saw he DM'd 10 girls and they all turned him down, would it bother you that other women didn't want him?
That's a good one.
That's a good question.
Okay.
Well, yes or no? We'll start right
Would it
here.
bother you?
Kind of, yeah.
He 5'4" though. Like, of course, of course, they're gonna say no. Would it really bother you, Miss Sapiosexual?
I mean, it would bother me because it's just like, wow, you look really desperate right now, and it didn't even work out in your favor. Like
Okay.
that's why.
I think the act of doing it.
Yeah.
You know, I kind
about
of like a guy that nobody likes, like, you know, but at the same time, if they're rejecting him, like, no, that's embarrassing.
Okay.
It would bother me only the fact that you're out here reaching out to other women. However, it wouldn't bother me that you got rejected because it's like, I know what I see in you. So even though they don't see that in you, I still see it. I know why I'm with you.
That's so sweet.
That's me being real. No,
someone
okay,
clearly-
listen. What I see in you might be, it could either be your money, your
Money,
dick,
money.
whatever. It's many things that
Bing
she
bong.
doesn't see it right now because all you did was send one message. You can't see that.
So it won't bother you that 10 girls denied him.
No,
Okay.
not the fact that 10 girls deny him
Okay.
because they don't know him.
Okay. What about you, Dollface?
Yes, it would bother me because I don't want no corny ass nigga.
Okay.
Right.
What about you?
It would give me the ick. Like,
Yeah.
damn, that's tragic.
Okay. This is actually
That's
very
so
interesting.
tragic,
Okay. I got his
actually.
follow-up question after this. What about you? Would it bother you?
Mhm.
Yeah, it would bother me that he's being thirsty like that.
Okay.
Yes, it would bother me.
Okay.
It will definitely bother me. It'll bother me more the fact that he even reached out to 10 females when I'm right
Mhm.
there. Like,
Let's say y'all had understanding though that he can like kind of go out and get other chicks.
well, then that's a different story.
Okay. Would it bother you that he got rejected that many times then?
Yes, it would.
Okay. On the couch, would it bother y'all?
Yes, it would bother
Yeah,
me.
It would?
definitely bother
Yes,
me.
I want
What
somebody
part?
hot. Like,
Okay.
if nobody
Period.
wants you, then why I want you?
Right.
My friends, you guys are seeing social proof for your very eyes. Okay.
no,
What about you?
no,
Go.
no.
It wouldn't bother you?
If sorry, if 10 women that my men reached out to rejected him,
Yeah.
I'd be like, good, bitch, you're mine. Oh, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make this a little bit more fun for the ladies. Wait, one more. What? No, she said.
Yeah, I said it would bother me.
Yeah, she said bother her.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No.
we'll start with you since it would bother you. Tell me this: if you got a guy that's attractive and he talks to 10 girls, what do you think his success rate is? Is he gonna pull 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10? What do you think an attractive guy?
What's his
Success rate is if he talks to 10 girls. Go ahead and give me that percentage.
10
Shoot.
girls? I would say his success rate is pretty high.
What's the
If he
number?
can talk to
Okay.
10 girls.
Let's say he has
Out of
game and
10.
he's attractive. What? How many?
Out of 10?
Yeah, out of 10.
I'll give him an 8 because sometimes success doesn't look the same to everyone.
Okay, so you'll think he'll be able to have sex with 8 of those girls?
8 of those girls?
Yeah.
That's a pretty high number. I'll say 7.
7 of them? Okay.
Yeah.
What about you in the middle?
If six. Oh,
You
sorry.
can put the mic on your lap.
I'm going to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
if I have a guy and success rate, like I know how it is for men. So for the majority of the time, my boyfriend he shoots on 10 girls. If he gets 2 girls that are down to fuck him, that's pretty high. I'm gonna.
Or
have a
y'all
problem
open
with that.
relationship?
No, hell the fuck
Oh.
no.
So how do you know his ratios is 2 out of 10?
I'm just gonna say that's a pretty high number.
Okay.
Like, it
So what do you think?
is.
So I mean, outside of your boyfriend, if a guy's attractive, what do you think his success rate is percentage wise?
Well, I mean, it really depends. I'm just being honest with you. It depends on the woman because for the most part,
He's talking
like,
to 10 different women though.
he's talking to 10 different women.
Yeah.
One of them is a whore, so she's gonna be like, "Hey, let's come over. We're gonna fuck." But for the most part, like, even if a bitch is like very slutty, very like,
Give us a percentage.
Like
Out of 10.
20% of
Two
women.
out of 10. Okay.
Two out
What
of
about
10
what about you?
for me.
Attractive guy, good looks, has his shit together. How many of those 10 girls is he gonna actually close?
Probably 4.
4. Okay. What about you?
I'm just gonna say 5 because
5?
everyone's different. you know?
Okay. What about you?
I feel like 4.
4.
6.
Okay.
Does he have a blue check?
I mean, yeah.
Yo, that's
No,
hilarious.
I'm being serious,
Let's say he has. You know what? Let's say he has a blue check.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, bitches love clout, so I would say like 4.
Okay.
I would say 10% because it's a numbers game out of 10.
So 1.
Okay. So 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Now remember, this is an attractive guy, ladies. This isn't like a regular Joe. We're talking about an attractive guy.
Sorry,
What about you?
An attractive guy, how many girls would he be able to
If he
actually
hits 10,
smash?
exactly. What's the
Out of
success
10
rate out of
girls.
10 girls?
2 to 3.
You think
to
2 to 3?
actually smash? 2 to 3.
20, 30%? Okay. What about you?
Agree, 2 to 3.
2 to 3? All right.
Yeah, I think like 4.
4. Okay, so it seems to me like the average here is about 50%.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
We average all the girls things.
Really?
You guys want to know the real answer here?
Yes.
The answer, ladies, is that even if a guy's on top of his game, attractive, has all the fucking markers of a attractive man, successful man, more than likely he's only going to close about 10% of the girls he talks to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're pretty good. Spot on. Also, you as well. Yeah.
I said that.
Yeah,
I know.
you
I
said-
know how it is.
You said 2 out of you said 2, and she said 1.
Yeah.
And Dolphy's been on the show, so she understands it. But the thing is, guys, is that even the most attractive guys really struggle here, and I don't think women understand how difficult it is for a guy to get laid, even if he has all his shit together. And I've come to realize that girls don't understand because for you guys, dating and dealing with the opposite gender is extremely easy, but for men, it's not. A guy could be at the pinnacle of his game and still get rejected by a girl that, quite frankly, he might be at 8 or a 9 on the scale. Guys get rejected by girls 4 or 5 points below them all the time.
And look, she could
And
be
I
in a
think
mood.
we're
She could be
very
on a
happy about
period.
that,
She could
though.
have like a lot of options. You never know what might be causing it, but
Yeah, and they did a study on this. They found even average-looking women got more messages than the top 1% of men
crazy.
on social media apps, dating apps, all that stuff. So now that I tell you guys that, what are your thoughts on that? Boom, should be here and then agree, disagree, don't like it, you're for cap, whatever, or surprised. What's your reaction to that?
That's interesting. It's an interesting approach. But it's crazy because a lot of guys say that. They're like, oh, it's so hard to, I don't know, guys come to women and I don't know.
Well, you do OF, so you might know because people pay because it's kind of hard.
I would know what?
Because you do OF, right? So like
Yeah.
they pay for like access because it's hard to get girls.
Oh, yeah. No, that's true.
Yeah.
That's totally true. I didn't even take that into
Yeah,
account.
like the entire economy of OnlyFans, the sex industry in general, pornography, strippers, dancers, whatever it may be, that all exists because of men having issues with girls.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you were getting laid by bad bitches all the time,
Why would you
go
watch
to a strip
porn?
club?
No, you wouldn't even need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, you're totally right. So the
So-
closing numbers are low. Wow.
Very low, yeah.
Fascinating.
What are your thoughts on that?
I agree with the sex industry thing, but I think men definitely have pretty privilege. Like,
Really?
like Instagram models, those guys, their DMs
Yeah.
are full. TikTok, you see the comments, the girls are thirsting for some guy. Like, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
you're-
torn, and I'd like to see the study that you're referring to. But
Here's the thing. You can, because you got to remember that actually, like, girls commenting on your stuff and sleeping with them are two different things. Have you ever found a guy cute and maybe you even hit on him and then you didn't end up fucking him?
I don't think I've ever hit on a guy.
Okay, right, even better. Has it been where you found a guy attractive and then for some weird reason you just decided not to smash him?
Oh well, there's lots of reasons not to. So yeah,
Okay, so
there's
wouldn't
lots
that-
of disqualifiers for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to say is that women look to disqualify men, whereas men look to qualify women. If I meet a girl, right, and she has like, you know, if an average guy meets a girl, right, and she's like not that attractive, but whatever, he's gonna think, okay, well, she has a cute face, even though she's a little fat, or you know what, she has nice titties or whatever. Girls is the opposite. When they meet a guy, oh, he's too short, oh, he's nice, but he's boring. So like girls look to disqualify, men look to qualify. And I've had it before where girls like the guy, say they like the guy, and still reject him. I mean, have you ever rejected a guy that you liked?
Yeah.
So why do you think it's easy then?
I didn't say it was easy, but I think pretty privilege also applies for men. I didn't say it was easy.
I would argue pretty privilege barely exists for men. I think it exists for women, but not for men. I'll never get into a club just because I'm a good-looking guy.
Not
I
getting into a
believe
club,
in
but
status
have
privilege.
sex. It's not about getting into a club. it's
Status
about
privilege, but not pretty
holding.
privilege.
It does apply.
Because money and status makes you handsome as a man. But like being aesthetically pleasing yourself, you'll never get into a club just for looking good as a guy. Unless it's a gay club. So what about you? What are your thoughts on that?
I'm not surprised because I do feel like men
Merch.
have to work harder to, to get with a girl. They either have to consistently text you, spend money, take you on multiple dates. Like they have to do a lot more than us. We don't have to do nothing to get laid. Men have to put in a lot of work. So I'm not surprised that it's such a low percentage.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not surprised because just like she said, we got to put in a lot of work. I mean, the guy has to put in a lot of work. And I'm recruiting girls and y'all mad annoying when it comes to recruiting. Like y'all always put it off. It's like you follow up, but then I had to do this, I had to do that. And it's like, damn, I feel like the nigga like, bitch, is either yes or no. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I get it.
Say.
No, but I get it when guys feel like, okay, if they trying to.
A guy's not gonna put anything past, I'm trying to get it on. Like, let's get to it.
So it is hard for guys to get laid. Even the most attractive guys, they'll get rejected because a girl could be like, well, I'm not that easy, so I'm not gonna give it to him. I may like him, but I'm not that easy.
Right.
Or she could be like, oh, he's cute today, but I'm gonna make him wait. Like it could be different stuff. So yeah, it's really hard.
That's the most annoying part. But you know they're playing games.
Right.
All right. Is that shocking? Even the guy with the blue check is got to shoot a lot of shots?
Not necessarily, but like I would say don't be discouraged because I don't know. I personally check my DMs. So like if I think someone's attractive, then
Oh, we know.
That's why she's single now, probably.
Don't do that.
Her
Don't do
ex-boyfriend was
that.
like, man, fuck this shit, bro.
Too many check marks.
This chick is a attention whore.
Too
Fuck
many
this.
check marks.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Give me the question again.
Yeah, got you.
Stupid. No, the question is, what are your thoughts now that you found out that even the most attractive men typically close about 10% of the leads? And that makes you like God tier. Like you're world class if you can close 10% of the women that you deal with. You can teach the shit.
Yeah.
That's not you're just good. It's like you're godly.
Oh, I'm not surprised for sure.
All right.
Awesome.
Busy.
Love the charisma. What about you?
Excellent.
What are your thoughts on that?
Like, I feel like that's not surprising, really. So, like-
Okay.
but I feel like guys think it's easy to, like, get a girl or to sleep with a girl. Like, they don't try that hard.
Well, why should they? If a girl's not responding to your text and being a pain in the ass, why should they?
I mean, like, I feel like initially,
Merch.
if you want the girl's attention, like, you have to do more than just DM her. Like
No.
a lame pickup line or something.
But then you're gonna see him as thirsty.
But then do you just fuck the girl who's easy?
Yeah, I mean, why not? The
Well,
lowest
even-
hanging fruit.
Even if a girl is technically easy, that guy still has to bust his ass to even be able to make that easy. Does that make sense?
Right.
To
Like-
meet up with you, like unless you're like, I don't know, completely like.
If a girl has sex with a guy quickly, 9 out of 10 times that guy accomplished something that made him attractive where she didn't want to wait. Maybe he was tall, maybe he was attractive, maybe he was in good shape, maybe he had some status, maybe he had money. So he did the work on the front end so he didn't have to do as much work on the back end. What I've come to realize is that the uglier you are, the less status you have, the less money you have, the less in shape you are, the harder you have to work to get affection from a girl. I'm a big proponent of do the work on the front end, improve yourself, and then make it easier for yourself when you deal with the girls. Because girls would know who they can jerk around and who they can't.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
So realistically speaking, yeah, you say that. Like, try harder. But if
Right.
a dude tries harder, you're going to take his text message and put it in a group chat and laugh at him.
You know why? Because it's gonna be thirsty.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, like, they can, like, take initiative and be like, hey, we're gonna go out and do this.
Mm-hmm.
How's he gonna do that when you don't respond?
I'm saying if you do respond.
This is why you don't talk to. Yeah, this is why you don't get advice from women on dating,
That
bro.
only works if you like him. If you like him, it only works.
Yeah.
But if you don't like him, it's
Yeah, you
gonna.
gotta like him
So
initially.
Yeah.
it's the looks. It's the initiative.
You gotta like him at first.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
would
I've
say
seen guys
so.
that are very attractive still get rejected by girls.
Shoot, we saw Trey Songz. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it happens. It happens everywhere. Yeah.
Like a dude that's the dude will get rejected by an average ass girl. It happens. This is just a game.
For you?
I would say I'm not surprised as well, just because, like I said it before, everyone's just different.
Yeah.
You know, you can't expect the same result by speaking to everyone. You know, like everyone have different qualities, values, morals.
Yeah.
In general.
I've seen it before where like mediocre women will reject a guy that's a catch just so they can say I rejected this guy. Like the ability to be able to say I rejected this guy overrides like potentially building something with that dude who has some status, if that makes sense. Like the clearest example I could think of this is like a couple years ago, like Drake DM'd Mia Khalifa.
Drake?
Instead of keeping her mouth shut and meeting him and like seeing where that can go, she decided to put him on blast on the internet. And now look, fast forward a couple years later, Drake is pretty much the top artist in the world, and Mia Khalifa can't keep a marriage, and she's over here crying on camera because she can't keep a husband. You know what I mean? Like, I've always said this, like, Mother Nature gives women their gifts, Father Time takes it away.
But let's be honest, Drake wasn't really that cute back then. I would have rejected his ass too.
No, he was on top. This is like 2016, 2017. He was still
Lil Wayne and
that
them.
dude. Yeah, he was still that dude back
Well, it
then.
depends, because
And she's a porn star. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're not even really in a position to try to put niggas on blast like that.
She
you know
must
what
have watched Degrassi or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
should have lower
I don't even
standards.
think Drake is that attractive.
But Drake, you're missing the point.
I
Instead of like entertaining that and like seeing where it went, right? Because then she could have put him on blast after, but she said, "Nah, fuck that. Let me put him on blast now,
right away,
because this clout is more important than like
okay.
building something that might work. Who knows? Because we know Drake a lover boy, whatever, but that could have led to open doors for her in the future. But she decided, nah, I want this clout. I'm gonna put this nigga on blast. And I've just come to realize, like, girls will put you on blast even if they like you, if they see putting you on blast is more beneficial.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Wait,
yeah.
I have a quick question. Do you
Yeah.
know the stats for the other way around? Like,
As far as like men?
well, like you
Girls
said,
getting guys?
Like how many
Yeah.
women pursue men? Because I know a lot of women that pursue men. That's the only flip side of this.
Really?
There's a lot of girls that are
Stop
like,
the cap.
It's like, where they at?
So you're telling me that most girls want to approach guys?
I never said most.
No.
I said I know girls that.
Well,
Like who?
You know
All I
what?
got-
Let's
all
have
I
fun
got
with
has
this.
to do
We
is
got a
smoke
bunch of
them
ladies
out.
on the panel. Couch first.
Yep.
Raise your hand if you approach men.
First.
I have.
Not men.
sure.
No, like
Actively do it.
like you actively
Yeah.
like if you
Wait,
find a
no.
guy that's attractive, you approach him.
The
Not
better question is,
actively.
have
Yeah,
you?
for sure.
is
Yeah.
better
But can I
ask,
say
have you?
something? I just want
Sure.
to make a. Okay, sorry. I don't really understand how the mic works, but I'm just gonna
I
say
explained
like.
it at the beginning of the show.
No, I know,
Penis.
but it's like I had it here, and it seems close, but it apparently
Just
it's
put it
not.
on your lap
All
and
right,
tilt it up.
I'm gonna hold it, right? I'm gonna put it in my lap.
And tilt it up.
I've had Drake, try and get a situation with me. No, I'm not accepting that.
What?
I've had
That's
ASAP
stupid.
Rocky try and
Wait.
get a situation with me. No, I'm not looking for that. So the reason that's why I'm addressing that, but it's like, what's the question you're asking? Right?
Do you approach men?
She just wanted to say that she
I'm
denied
not-
Drake.
No,
Fucking crazy.
No, I am. Yuck. I'm gonna tell you though, for real though, as a woman,
Shout out to Roland
if you're
back.
not like disgusting, you're gonna deny Drake if you know anything, and if you're like someone that's in the know.
fuck?
You are. No, you guys are in a different position. You're a man. You're a man. You don't have no idea, right?
Oh no, I have full
Okay.
idea.
You have no idea what it's like to be a woman and to like.
If you know what goes on in the back scenes with Drake.
When Drake approaches me and he wants to have something with me, I'm gonna say no because it's disgusting. You know what I mean? I have other like dudes that.
Listen,
Shit,
man.
you don't know my history.
This
That's all I'm saying.
Drake's
Go ahead,
ladder
go
has to
ahead.
stop.
It
Okay.
doesn't
Go
matter.
ahead, continue
Well,
on.
Drake
What-
Drake is a
I'm
great
saying-
guy,
All I'm saying,
okay?
it doesn't matter. Whatever
What was the
about that. The point of the matter is like, ew. All right, I'm sorry.
Listen. I understand that a celebrity may be a little bit more like, I want to say risky in what he does, but like at the same time, it's like, yo, like. Anyhow.
Nope.
Okay.
So wait, hold on.
The question,
So you denied Drake.
Yeah.
Yup.
When was this?
20. What year? Are we?
Drake is watching this right now. Like, wait.
I really hope
I'm
he's
trying to
not.
say.
2019.
Let me check my
I think
2019.
Yeah.
How did he reach out to you?
I was there. It was in person. Like I've had a life.
Where?
I've been in person. I was at his birthday party.
In the United States? Or in
Yeah,
Toronto?
in LA. In LA. I was at his birthday party.
It was in LA?
Yeah.
How'd you get invited?
It was in LA.
That's not how it works. You don't get invited. You're just there. Like, you know.
So you just teleported there magically? How'd you get there?
You know, I had some friends that were like, "Oh, slide through." Like I said, it'd be a fun time, and I was like, I came through. I was in LA. You have to understand, like, I'm not a woman that's like outside most of the time. Like, I'm not out of my house. If I'm out of my house, it's a very rare situation. So it's like I'm there. Somebody's like, "Oh, do you want to come out?" I went out. You know, I was there. Drake was very kind. He was a very kind individual. He treated me very nicely. You know, they're laughing. I don't know why they're laughing.
No. I'm just listening to the story.
No, but reality, he was very kind to me.
Okay.
He was very. I've never. What?
But my question
Why are you
is
pointing? Because putting it all
no.
hats
My
and how many,
question is
like,
how
lies?
did you get the invite?
Because I'm a very beautiful woman.
But who invited you?
The friends, people I know. Like, I'm a model. I've been a model since I was 9 months old.
So
9 months.
So what happens
right?
is these
so I know
LA,
people.
These LA parties, they
Yeah.
invite models, they invite girls,
Yeah.
they just show up for free.
Yep.
I get that part, but the part about him. Okay, continue because I think you're capping right now, but continue.
You think I'm happy? I would never look at me.
Yeah.
Would I ever lie for fun? Like,
So
I'm
you're
not,
about 6'1"?
I'm not. I'm 6'1" and a half. I'm 6'2".
No, she's tall. She's tall.
You think a 6'2" woman's gonna sit here and lie to you? I'm
So
not.
the
I'm really not.
reason why they're laughing because he's wearing hats on his head. That's why.
I like that. I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
see?
like to see
See?
that. I
There you
think
go.
it's
I'm
really
just
funny and
self-conscious
cute.
about my hair.
Yeah.
No, I think that's really cute. I love that. But at the end of the day,
I
like,
just had a hair transplant, man. I'm a little sensitive about it.
oh man, I want to comfort you because I'm a woman and it's my feminine energy.
Now you're
I
gonna put me on blast on a podcast in 10 years.
Nah, but real talk, like I've been in all kinds of situations, and like whatever, like why would I sit there and like, you know, make Drake happy when I don't give a shit. I'm trying to make myself happy. I know exactly what I want.
I don't know how we got into this thing, but the question originally was, do you approach guys?
Yeah. I will. If
The
he's
boyfriend that you have now,
interesting.
you approach them?
Yeah, actually I did on Halloween of 2021.
Can you
I
tell
did.
us how you approached them real fast?
You know, he responded to one of my Instagram stories and he said, "LOL, you look like a cow."
How's that an approach?
You look like a cow?
He told me I looked like a cow.
He was right.
It's a long story, whatever. I'm not trying to get into it, but basically I said, like, I told him, you know, we've had nothing back and forth, right? So I saw him and I said, like, hey, you know, like, you're a pretty cool dude. You're doing some really cool stuff. I think you have value. Do you want to go do yoga? Do you want to go hang out? Do you want to spend time together? Like, whatever. And he replied back, he's like, you know, you're like, if you actually
I'm listening, go
mean,
ahead.
he was like, yeah. All right, let me look at the actual podcast. So I don't know. You're wearing a sombrero at this
Yeah,
point.
no, I'm
I
just
love that.
I'm self-conscious
Whatever.
about my hair. Continue on.
Man, support yourself.
So he told you look like Moo or some shit, and you guys got
No,
together?
he made a joke at one of like the things I posted when I was drunk on Halloween. I posted a silly ass photo of me.
On Halloween.
Yeah, I posted a silly
Okay.
photo. It was very much a joke, right? And he
Okay.
responded to it, and I said, like, hey, you're pretty cool. You know, if you want to ever do yoga, paint, like do any of this stuff, like I'd love to connect with you.
But technically, didn't he approach you though by DMing you? I'm confused.
While he did approach me, he'd been approaching me for 5 years, correct? So when he
So that doesn't count.
So exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I said, like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do something. Let's date. Let's whatever. You know, so that's me approaching him.
Not really, because
If
he had already
somebody's
been.
no. If someone's approaching you for 5 years and I sit there and I look at them and it's like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Are you really gonna say that's him approaching? It's
Yes,
like,
for 5 years.
Comrade, he approached you.
Yes.
Yeah. But do you see what I'm saying though? Like, okay, I'm confused.
Girl, I'm confused.
No,
Okay.
girl. I'm not gonna lie. How are you confused though?
Okay.
Seriously.
I think you did Drake a favor by not going.
Of course. No, fuck Drake. I would never want to be in a situation. He likes fat girls. I'm gonna be real with everybody here.
Wow.
You got
BBW?
proof that he likes fat
Oh
girls?
my
BBW?
No, you know,
did say, "I like
I don't know if
BBW."
anybody here is Jamaican. My mother lived in Jamaica for 10 years before she had me. So I know the culture down there. I know the kind of women they like down there. Drake, even though he's Canadian and even though he's like half black and half white, he really likes the same women those Jamaican men were like, okay? Those like big, beautiful women, right? So we're saying that, right? So even though he might like pop up with a beautiful skinny girl, whatever, here and there, he likes some big.
Are we really bashing Drake
like
right now? I
big.
love him.
I'm not bashing. I'm not bashing. I'm just being realistic.
Yeah.
Is this dude putting on like Native American hats over there? What is going on?
Like,
Yo.
please, let's keep Drizzy out of
Okay, is he like
this.
putting on his like ancestral like?
Oh. No,
person?
I
Look,
mean,
but I'm being real with you. Like, I have spent time with Drake one-on-one in a non-sexual sense because
what?
No, I have. I genuinely have. If you don't believe me, like,
and no sexual activity was conducted?
no, not at all. Like, look, I don't know. You don't know me.
Wait,
you haven't spent time with me, but that's just not where I'm coming from. I have a lot of
What's the point of this?
stuff. But I have spent time with him, and all I'm saying is like I know the things that he desires.
Where's the gunshot when we need it?
I might not been hit with any like weird like sounds.
Girl, I'm all kind of confused. Girl, you just take on the short and just twist around it. Like, girl, I'm confused.
This dude's putting a Batman hat on. He's putting a Batman
I'm
shirt on.
confused. Next question.
Listen, man, I'm really self-conscious
let's move
about
on.
my surgery.
That was
Let's
drawn
move on.
out.
I'm really
Let's
self-conscious
move
about my hair. That's why.
It's okay.
I
You're
think Dre
beautiful
hurt.
no matter
I think
what.
Dre hurt your feelings. That's all.
Yeah.
But
Me
let's move on.
personally?
Yeah,
No,
period,
never.
friends.
Please.
All right,
No,
okay, so-
Just make
So
her
going back, the original question before we went into this whole thing
Oh my
was,
God.
who approaches guys on the panel?
Just raise your hand.
When we
Who
say
approaches guys?
have
What?
we,
Men.
can the answer be have we
Yeah,
approached
have
No,
guys?
because one time's not going to count.
Okay. Well,
Of the men
Twice?
that you've dealt with, because okay, you know what? Since you guys want to say I approached the guy, when did you actually approach the guy?
I approached my ex
How long ago was that?
last year
How'd you approach him?
at a club.
You went up to him and said, "Yo, you're attractive."
I was like, "Do I know you?"
Yeah, money.
I swear.
I was
always
there.
swear.
Y'all already knew each other.
No, I swear on my life, I've never seen him a day in my life.
I approached guys before.
She was
Yeah,
there,
all the
witness.
See, girls will approach like maybe 2 or 3 guys in their entire lifetime and say, "I approach guys." You okay? Well, I mean, maybe once or twice, but like realistically speaking, do you like when you're single? Do you go out there and actively approach men? Probably not.
No.
Her
If they
approach was,
find-
you look familiar.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. If
Which
you're
is-
my type, like I will
Yeah.
approach
I mean,
you.
If they
fresh.
fine, I will approach you.
That's your approach too.
If
Huh?
I want it, I'm gonna get
Well,
it. So I'm gonna go
nigga,
after.
I'm a dude, bro.
Yeah.
Because it works.
All right. Who else approaches here allegedly?
Sure.
Okay. When's the last time you approached?
Damn. I don't remember last time, but I
There you
approached.
go.
A long
When's the last
time
time you
ago.
approached? Well, no, Miss Miami doesn't. You approached, right?
I approached the dude that I'm talking to.
Where, like after a roller coaster, you got denied from getting on, or what happened?
Actually, this one's 5'7", but anyway.
Okay, so you met him on the roller coaster then.
No, we were working together, and he wanted help with something. I said, if you need help, then you have to kiss me. So that's how that happened.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay.
And then on the couch, besides Miss Straight Girl, anyone else approach?
I have to.
How long ago was that?
I honestly don't remember,
About a
but I have
year.
approached guys before.
Okay. Interesting. Now all of a sudden y'all don't remember, huh?
Yeah,
I said about a
no,
year. I said
don't.
about a year ago.
You have to hit him with the wrist.
I think a couple of months ago.
Yo,
I have.
honestly, I ran out of hats. You guys have been capping this whole. I'm gonna keep it on. I ran out of fucking hats, man. This is ridiculous.
Can I just ask why
You literally
so
had me
many
go through my
hats?
costume bag.
Why?
Gone.
Because y'all are capping.
Y'all
No,
know.
I'm not capping.
We're not
Like
capping.
made you put on a different hat.
I've traveled 7 continents with hats alone, and you guys, like,
For you
we
to-
are out of hats.
For you to sit there and like, go through a Mexican and like Norwegian,
Yes.
like all these different hats.
Global,
it's like,
baby,
I'm
global.
sorry.
We global.
No.
We global.
I want to keep
Worldwide.
Though.
I just don't remember.
Yeah, we worldwide, man.
No, not true, but I want to listen.
You want to what?
She want to listen.
You
I
wanna
want to
listen?
hear more. I want to hear more.
Okay.
Before,
Okay.
I need to put on more hats
Okay.
because
I ran out. You literally exhausted like 90% of my.
I'm not gonna lie.
I got more hats for you.
That whole
I
Drake
promise.
rant was kind of tiring. But let's move on.
All right.
We got some more chats here, right?
Yeah,
Think that
we're
I
in some of
had
these
sex with
chats.
Drake
And we got a
earlier,
video,
God
huh?
damn
And yo, we got almost 11,000 you guys in here. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go ahead and kill the Twitch stream and kill the Twitter stream. Okay. And go ahead and come over to YouTube, guys. Type in Fresh and Fit on YouTube. This stream is lit, as you guys can see. We're the #1 men's podcast in the world for a fucking reason, man. Entertaining, education, everything in one shot.
We got y'all.
Yeah, we got y'all. So also do me a favor, like the video, and go 3 Diglets goes. You sure that wasn't imposter Drake? Fake Drake? It wasn't the fake Drake?
You asking me?
Yes.
No, for sure not. Like, obviously, he was like, hey, sweetheart, like, you know, you can't do this. And I was like, yeah, I know.
All right.
Like,
yo, I'm done.
What'd you say?
I said Don DeMarco for 3 Diglets.
No, before that.
Nigga, my brain is like fucking going crazy right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Ask the girls, have they ever smashed their boy best friend while in a relationship? If you did, you're a Toy Story as 304. Oh, you got a friend in me, 304.
We'll pass that one.
All right, yo, we're gonna go ahead, Chris. From this point
20
forward,
and up.
20 or 50? We should go 50.
50? Okay.
It's almost 11,000 live viewers in here. Yo, guys, from this point forward, I'm going to read the chats that came through. However, I'm going to read only 50 and up, but every single chat that comes through, we're going to show it on screen. We're going to read 50 and up from this point forward so we can get into the show. I appreciate you guys. You guys are asking some good-ass questions here. We'd love to interact with you guys. Make no mistake, the definition of a simp is a man who decides to become married in today's ridiculous society. Question for ladies. You have 2 options. Marry a rich simp or marry a 50K man for love. I think we answered this.
Yeah, we did already.
Yeah, something like that.
Pretty equivalent. Adam Ross, $20. Thank you so much. Cheers from New Zealand, boys. Let's have a good one tonight. We got the whole fucking world watching.
Shout out to you, bro.
Different currencies: USD, Euro, New Zealand, Australian. Shout out to you guys, man. We're international, which is why I have all the hats. What's up, Fresh and Fit? The content you guys provide has changed my life, and I'm only 22. I'm currently making 10K a month, and I'm thinking about starting a podcast. Is there any chance you guys can do a video on startup equipment for podcast channel? No, I will not reveal the secret sauce. I will not.
No, sir.
People have asked me many times, what equipment we use, tell me how it's set up. I will never tell any of you. And the only person that knows is me. Not even Mo, Chris, or Fresh knows how the studio is set up.
There you go.
Okay, the Bikini Bottom Bandit. To my man Fresh, nice tattoos, Ninja. Put on a shirt. See? I knew that was coming. I'm black as hell.
That's funny.
Zena is way better F&F liaison than Chris. I hit that man up and he barely sent me back a full sentence. Shout out to Fresh and Fit, though. When American media has their review of an era, they will talk about what went on here, history.
Wait, guys. Stop sending me fucking DMs, videos, and shit like that. I deal with the girls every fucking day, all right? I see your shit. You're lucky I responded back to your ass, all right? So if I respond back to you an emoji, I like your shit, thank you. But you guys be like sending me fucking biologies, stories and shit about some videos. Don't do it, niggas.
Biologies?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Yeah, like
biographies.
Oh, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Anyways, don't do it, guys, man. Come on, man.
I was actually guilty of that too before I got here too. Sorry, Chris.
Bro. Hey,
All right.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah, okay. Anything else?
That'll be good.
All right, cool. So we got a topic to get into.
Wait, no, 2 more.
Oh, I'm a big VU investor. Okay. Also, my portfolio is 450K and my return is 11.14%. What is your annual return in real estate? I want bigger returns and trying to dig into the real estate market. Also, no more questions about read receipts. Only I'm going to say all my real estate returns, guys, are 13% or more, pretty much. So, yeah, and that's on the lower end. I have some real estate deals where I'm getting like 26, 25% returns on investment, and that doesn't count appreciation. But anyway, Garage Man Teddy, shout out to Aquaman on the couch. You look stronger with the beard, bro. What?
The one in the middle.
Aquaman on the couch.
Oh, what's his name? The actor?
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa, yeah.
I don't see the
I don't see either, but
I don't see the resemblance.
I just
it's probably a Drake fan. He's just mad.
Do they think I look like Jason Momoa?
Yes.
I don't know why.
That's kind of cool. Okay, I'm fine with that. Shit, I'm richer than him, so it's fine. Like, whatever.
You have a higher net worth than Jason Momoa?
Of course I do. No, you do not. Yeah, I do, bitch.
Oh.
You think I came on this podcast to have a little bit of fun? I came on here because I have a perspective.
Hey,
obviously,
I don't think you want to start that with Zena, man. Just relax. Just relax.
We'll see.
Just relax, please.
That's gonna be World Star Hip Hop.
Yeah, please, just relax.
Live on air.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't play with her, man.
Sheesh. Mo, just
why? Wait, what does that mean? I don't understand.
Yeah, just
it means
don't start with her, man.
Put it under the rug.
But why? Like, I don't get what you're saying. Like, don't play with her. Like,
don't.
I'm just saying what it means. Don't play with her.
Because you didn't have to say bitch or whatever. Like, let's be respectful here.
Yeah.
I'm not calling anybody a bitch. Are you crazy?
Okay,
you think I would call someone else a bitch? I was saying, wait, who did I call it? Wait. Realistically, who did I call a bitch? I have no idea.
Okay, well, if you didn't call somebody that,
like I literally heard, yes, bitch.
If she didn't,
but I wasn't responding to somebody. That's
She was saying like a white person. Yeah,
we'll leave it there.
Please,
All
right. I would never call somebody a bitch.
Okay,
all right,
cool.
We'll leave it there.
Okay, real quick. What is so? You have more money than Jason Momoa. What is your net worth then?
I'm not gonna come on here. Like realistically, like I'm a person that's in crypto. you think I'm gonna come on here and put myself in a position to get fished? No, I'm not.
To get fished?
I don't want anybody to like come after my money. No.
All right, you know what? Next.
Wait, Miguel. We got a crypto multi-millionaire here. Right? Right here in the studio, Miguel.
Actually, this is a good transition.
So,
Hey, niggas, make a lot of money getting a crypto course.
Miguel, don't tell us the exact amounts. Tell us what you have.
Oh shit.
He'll tell you. He's gonna say if you're real or not.
What's going on?
He'll know. He'll know.
Shout out to Miguel.
So, okay, what do you have in crypto?
I really feel uncomfortable saying.
No,
this, like,
don't
I
say the exact amount. Just say like what coins you have.
She
I
said,
have
"What?
lots
Who
and
are?"
lots- I have lots and lots of Bitcoin, like a lot.
They're asking the name
Okay.
of the
That's
bitcoins that you do have.
So Bitcoin.
Which
I have
ones?
a lot.
Name your top 5.
She said BTC.
When you say name my top 5, like I
The
have
name of the
Bitcoin.
cryptos.
So all you have is
I-
Bitcoin. You're just a maxi.
Yeah, I'm a maxi. for the most
Damn.
part, yeah, and I have a lot. Like I have enough to take care of me for the rest of my life. To be completely honest with you, like that's why I'm like, chilling. That's why I'm on here. Like just
Miguel, what do you think?
Otherwise, I'd have like a fucking Starbucks job, and it's like I wouldn't be here. I'd be waking up early to like go to my Starbucks.
could have a Starbucks
obviously
job
you have
and
a lot of
still be
Bitcoin. You
here.
have a break now.
Hey, I run a company.
You can
so
still
it's
be
like,
here.
Miguel, what do you think, bro?
I don't think so.
Hard to tell.
Not really. I mean, no, it's easy to tell, man.
Okay. All right. Well,
Banana cat.
Because he would know all the people that like have a large amount of like BTC.
no, he wouldn't. To be
Oh, no,
completely
yes, I
honest
would.
with you,
So prove him wrong.
the majority of the people that I know have thousands of Bitcoins.
Okay. You know what? No.
No, he's actually like whatever. Like, I don't. That's the thing. It's like when you're in this like world, you really don't want to like share it. I'm just telling you to be honest.
we understand that part.
You're the one that mentioned.
But you brought it up.
Look,
Yeah, I do.
I talk to people who all the time.
I'm
The
being
people have
honest
millions
with
of
you. I
dollars
should have lied
in crypto.
personally,
Like
but
that.
I'm being honest to come on here and like tell you. I'm not going to tell you how much, and I'm not going to tell you other things that I'm invested in. But I'm going to be real
People
with
who
this
really
one
have that
thing.
much crypto, they don't even talk about it. They say, "No, yeah, I know about
That's
Dogecoin.
not
That's
true.
it."
Nah,
No, that is true. No, yeah, no,
it's not true because I know because I actually like.
I need more caps.
I ran out, man.
I want to put more
yeah.
caps on. I wouldn't come on the show.
Yo,
I got
Chris.
too much other shit.
Rastafari.
No, sir.
Pure lady, I'ma tell you no.
Listen,
Pure lady, I'ma
she's
tell you.
stressing me
I
out
really
right
like
now,
that.
man.
I like your little Jamaican cap.
Me
and,
is
if I
stressed.
could actually see him over there
So
with his.
on.
Could someone like show me?
talk about
No. Yeah. Exactly. I love that. That's a beautiful.
Yeah, that looks
I
clean.
feel
That
like-
looks
Yo.
clean. That looks clean.
I'm
We all
set. I
agree.
mean, I'm
we all
chilling.
have the same opinion about you based
Crypto
on
mindset for
whatever
the win,
you just
baby.
spoke. So I feel like we all want to move on because we all
Yes,
agree on what we
Can we
think
move
about
on?
you.
Yeah.
Please.
Let's talk
So
about
we all
something
think
else.
we're
Can we talk
All right,
about
next
of course.
question.
Yeah, hey niggas,
Guys.
yo, if you don't want to be on the podcast and get put on blast with cryptocurrency, go ahead and get into the crypto course, man. The crypto mindset course. It's live right now. It closes. Well, technically it's midnight now, but we're gonna keep it open until the end of the show for you guys. Miguel's keeping it open. He's in the house, so go ahead and get in there, guys. You're gonna get 10 Zoom calls, 2 weeks of Zoom calls, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. and then also 10 p.m. So if you guys want to be with me in Dubai, getting a bunch of chicks and get that money. Go ahead and get some goddamn cryptocurrency. Don't worry, ladies. It's a plastic sword. They're
That's a
fucking all
real
scared.
sword.
Like, oh my god, it's a real sword. It's plastic. Don't worry. So yeah, guys, go get the course. Link is below. Crypto mindset. And guys, the Fed is going to raise the increase interest
Exactly.
rates. So you need to go in there and get the know what the fuck you're doing. And these guys are going to hold your hand. We got a bunch of guys in there. Miguel himself is a multimillionaire. We're a cryptocurrency man. And we're coin agnostic over here. Teach you guys which coins to get. And I do all my shit through him. Like I'm a real estate investor, bro. I just do what
Listen.
they tell me. Buy Ethereum, buy Bitcoin, hold simple shit.
You got daily Zoom calls. You got Telegram as well. And also as well, you have to sit because guess what? Nowadays, you want to be in on the top of what's going on.
Yeah.
And with the course, you can know what coins to buy. So
It's unacceptable to be poor as an able-bodied man in a first world country.
Facts.
All right. It's extremely so get your shit together, all right? Or else you're gonna get beheaded. Okay. So
there you go.
Allegedly, wait, shouldn't we explain the video before?
Yeah, no,
play
we
this shit?
should. So
Okay, go ahead.
before we even get there, ladies, you have 3 options. In your opinion, what do you desire most from a guy? Looks, money, or status? And we'll start right here.
Money,
Why?
because then we can live a good life.
Okay,
together.
so lifestyle.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Money, looks can only get me so far. Status does nothing.
Okay. So you don't need to be physically attracted to your guy to be sexually aroused by him.
It just fades really quick, like the looks.
Mm.
Yeah, sexual arousal is about like intimacy.
No, but I mean, like, you don't need like him to look good for you to.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay.
Not more than money.
Okay. All right.
It's kind of hard. It's like looks, money, or status.
Yeah.
So I would say money, but you can't. I have to be somewhat physically attracted to you, even if it's a little bit. You can't look. You can't be like 600 pounds, be 70 years old when I'm, in my 20s.
Okay. The average man is 5'8", maybe like
5'8". It's okay. I'm
like,
5'4".
And like maybe like 170, 180 pounds. Most guys are obese, so overweight. So
50K a year.
50K a year.
Money.
Well,
She said money. She's like, hell no, money.
Okay. All right. That's
Money.
a no. This is why so many average guys are fucking invisible. They laugh at that shit, bro. All right. Looks, money, status.
Looks for sure.
Okay.
I can't date no ugly man.
Sorry, Fresh.
Even
So
if
you can be broke?
I mean, you guys, I'm answering the question.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
She's
to
like,
be
all
fair,
right.
Chris, you have no chance, so too bad for you, bro.
Thanks.
Okay.
What about you?
I would
Looks,
say
money, status.
Looks as well.
Cat status for you. I already know.
How do you know?
Blue check. You said blue check earlier.
I was saying, like, I was asking you guys, do they have a blue check or not? Because a lot of girls take that into consideration. Do I know?
Which is
because
status.
I've fucked with people with no blue check. So
So let me get this straight. You're gonna find a guy that's hot, that's broke, and be happy.
You gotta take care of the bills.
You gotta pay the bills.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like
He broke.
looks initially is what draws me in.
But
That
you gotta
wasn't a
pick one.
question.
Looks.
Okay.
So
So look.
looks,
So
okay.
you could be broke.
Broke is crazy. No, not broke. Not broke. Please, not broke again.
Okay.
Again?
We'll give her the looks for now.
Please, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Because goddamn.
Yeah, because it literally just proves like looks clearly not, because the guy she was with, he met the looks standard, but he didn't have money, and therefore they're not in a relationship anymore. So
Moving on.
logic was too much. Okay, what about you?
Looks for sure. I
Fantastic.
mean, yeah, you gotta be attractive.
Yeah.
Okay, so he can be broke.
Good choice.
I mean, we're gonna come up together because if you with me, I'm always
Stop the cap.
business mindset, and we're gonna find a way for sure
You're gonna be
to
entrepreneur.
help you out, boo.
Are you gonna be together entrepreneurs?
Like, I mean, say if you work in a job, I'm just gonna be there with my mindset to teach you or to show you that you can make more money.
So you're gonna teach me? But you can't spell entrepreneur?
I mean,
Nice one,
I'll
Fresh.
just fuck with you.
you're just not gonna be broke with me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You can put me on. All right.
For
Fantastic.
sure.
Cool.
What about you? Looks, money, status.
I think
There we go.
looks. Probably looks. Between looks and money.
So you can be broke.
Not broke, but like.
Okay. You can make
Everybody's putting a butt.
50K per year enough for you?
Yeah.
50K per year enough for you?
Maybe a little more than that, but
Oh, well, that's the average guy. Well, actually, the average guy's around closer to like 40K.
really?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know numbers like that. I don't know
Yeah.
what the average is.
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
19,
That's like
y'all.
40K.
real,
40K a year is like what? 800 a week, 700 a week, something like
That's
that.
like
Before
It's
tax.
like 16. Oh, before taxes, after it'd be like 39 something.
yeah.
So
I was like 1700.
no.
yeah, maybe
1700
like
a month.
1300 bi-weekly, 1300 max.
Just enough to buy me some food sometimes. Maybe,
Right.
maybe my nails.
It is not that
Sometimes.
hard.
Wait,
So you can go a couple
so
days without eating, no big deal. Sometimes, right?
so in Publix, it's buy one get one free.
It's
it
the
depends.
sugar kiss right now, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go get
gotcha.
the sugar kiss.
All right, gotcha.
Okay.
Fair enough.
My turn.
Looks, money, status.
I'm gonna say status. I say status because whatever I choose will more than likely be a reflection of myself. And
Uh-huh.
I believe that if your status is just the best lawyer in the city, then your bank account should reflect that as well.
Okay, so status.
Status.
It should doesn't always mean that.
Someone's
though, but-
keeping it real.
Yeah.
All right. What about we'll go to the ladies on the couch. We'll start with Miss Pink. Looks, money, or status.
I would definitely say status as well.
Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause I feel
Uh,
like status brings in, well, if the status is real, it'll also bring in the money and the looks.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fair.
Drake.
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 Looks for sure. Looks.
Looks?
100%. If my children are beautiful, they're gonna
be able to attract a lot of shit that even looks status can't attract. End of the day, I know how it works.
They'll attract a lot about Bitcoin.
For real.
What about you? Looks, money, or status?
Money.
Okay, she didn't even play.
Money.
Straight to it. Straight to it. Hey man, she got a kid, man. She's got some shit
Don't
to
do
do.
that. I take care of my kid myself.
So we got a video to play that kind of talks about this in detail. Looks versus money. That's from our boy, Complicated Channel on YouTube.
Okay.
Shout out to
I'm
him.
gonna get something out of it, you know.
So he does public interviews in public, talking about like different questions for dating, lifestyle. So pretty cool guy.
Are we gonna? What portion we gonna play from?
Look at the very beginning. That's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Either I'm gonna believe this lie, I'm gonna get some good. I'm gonna play dumb, get a shopping spree when I wake up. Like life is gonna go good for me after you tell this dumbass.
Women stress over these issues, and what does that say about her deeper sense of self-worth?
They need to take a trip to Disneyland.
Why are men expected to be confident by women who seem so insecure?
Mickey Mouse doesn't want to answer that question.
Do you think it's equally rude to ask a man how much money he makes?
Yes.
Why?
Mickey Mouse has a lot in the bank.
I wouldn't go up to a guy and ask him like that kind of information. I don't know. I find that weird.
Why do women tend to stress over these issues, and what does that say about her deeper sense of self-worth?
I think women stress about these insecurities and stuff because all over the internet we're told we have to be a specific way and look a certain way, and I don't know. I feel like that just makes us more insecure about how we feel about ourselves.
Why are men expected to be confident by women who seem so insecure?
I couldn't answer that one.
Do you think it's equally rude to ask a man how much money he makes?
Yes, absolutely.
Why do men stress over becoming successful, and what does that say about his deeper sense of self-worth?
I feel like in this generation of world, men are told they have to have no feeling and be told to do more and are expected more of, I guess.
Well, as a man and being a leader, being the headship of everything, you're supposed to be that confidence. You're supposed to show her what confidence looks like. And with you being able to do so, you're going to be able to develop her if she's somebody that wants to be developed and having confidence herself.
Do you think it's equally rude to ask a man how much money he makes?
I believe that money shouldn't be the important topic, especially when first getting to know somebody, because money can be made. The most important thing is getting to know the individual.
Why do men tend to stress over becoming successful, and what does that say about his deeper sense of self-worth?
Well, men, I would say males, tend to do that because they lack something within self, so they feel as if everything that they need to obtain is outside of them in order to not only impress themselves, but impress women as well.
If you had to choose, would you rather be desired for your body or your finances?
Pause.
Really? Because they gonna steal all your money.
Let's ask that to the ladies.
Yeah.
Ladies, if you had to pick, would you rather be desired for your body or your money?
Good question.
And we could start right here with Miss OnlyFans. What would you prefer to be desired by?
Wait, does that mean I'm a sugar mama?
Who knows?
It could.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Who knows?
Huh. Then, oh my god, that's hard. Then my body,
that's what
because
she
I don't
said.
like to. I don't want to like be covering everything for the man. Like I don't. That's OD.
So
That's
for your
that's
body-
an
body?
ick.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, if I'm funding his lifestyle, he's gonna be loyal, so I'll be a sugar mama if I have to. The
Oh, you
body,
think so?
that'll go, yeah.
Men are never loyal.
Body, I feel like men who are financially stable really don't care where the woman's financial status is at.
Damn.
I feel like that's not relevant to
Merch.
men.
Good point.
Okay.
I would say I'd rather be desired by body because money could always be made. I mean, I'm not attached to my money. Like, the money is not me. So why are you desiring my money versus me? Like, I'm the person, so I would want to be desired.
Welcome to a man's world. Feels weird, doesn't it?
$1 bill, y'all.
It's a role.
I would say body, solely because
Well, those titties, of course.
We could tell.
Oh, okay, because I feel like money, like the money that a woman makes, isn't as much as a priority to men. So, like, yeah.
Okay. Body. What about you, entrepreneur?
Body, because men don't care about a woman's money for sure.
All right. Good point.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say body.
Okay.
I'm gonna say body because it's kind of like what you said. The money's not me. Why are you so worried about my money better than me? But then again, as well, would be what was I gonna say? With body, I don't like really sharing about like how much money that I have with people. So I don't want you coming at me. I'm trying to get her because she has a lot of money.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
All right. Would it be a red flag if a guy asks you how much money you earn?
Would it be a red flag? Yeah, I would rather what position, what's your career lifestyle?
Mm.
You know, maybe you can figure that out, but don't ask me directly.
Okay.
I think it's a bit disrespectful.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. Couch.
Yeah, I would definitely say body as well because honestly, finances to a man just isn't as important.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
So
it
it
just
is to
isn't.
Miss High Net Worth.
Aquaman.
Body, obviously. Like, you know, if a man cares about how much a body, as obviously, because if a man cares about how much money I earn, he's obviously trying to use me for something.
Okay.
Plain.
Bitcoin.
But could you make the argument that he'd be using you for your body with the other side?
No, I wouldn't, because it's just like, you know, any man that's really trying to use me for me trying to take care of him, he's not with me for me at the end of the day. He's with me because he needs someone to take care of him.
Okay, so you'd prefer but you're getting used both ways, but you prefer to not be used for your money.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Okay.
I prefer not to be used for my money because it's like it doesn't make sense. I'm a woman at the end of the day. Even if no matter how much money I have, I'm not gonna sit over here and try and take care of a man. Doesn't matter. Like I'm not a perspective. I'm not a feminist. I'm not a fucking liberal. Like whatever.
Okay.
Okay. All right. What about you?
Great ending.
I would say money because I have noticed that body attracts certain type of men.
Yeah.
So if you're, would say, entrepreneur on your money stuff, it attracts certain men, and a man that notice how you make your money or how much money you're making, you attract certain, I would say, levels of the type of men that you're getting instead of being just interested in your body.
Okay.
I like that.
So very interesting. So is it only one girl on the panel wanted to be admired? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's continue on with the video. Very interesting. So none of the girls want to be a guy, clearly.
Why is that?
No, nope, not at all. Who would want to be a guy?
I just feel like I'd rather have money than have the looks. I'd rather have money than the looks too, but if somebody wants me for my finances, they're gonna take it all. At least my looks, like they can't take it from me.
Why do so many women prefer to show off their bodies rather than their finances?
Probably because they don't want it taken from them, and nobody can take your looks from you for the most part. Somebody can definitely steal your money, especially if you love them.
But don't women kind of resent being used for their bodies?
Yeah, absolutely, and men resent being used for their money.
Okay, so how do we fix that?
I guess.
Stupid.
It's honestly a great question. It's something that I've struggled. Why are you letting me answer all of these?
If you had to choose, would you rather be desired for your body or your finances?
My body.
Why?
Oh,
Because
I
I would
can
like
already
to be
tell
a
you
gym
why you
rat.
ain't there.
Why do so many women prefer to show off their bodies rather than their finances?
For real.
Because they know what draws attention, their body.
Okay, aren't women objectifying themselves when they do that?
Of course.
So why do women condemn in men the very thing that they benefit from when sex is typically what they use to empower themselves?
Because sex sells.
So why do they complain about being sexually objectified when sex sells?
Because they like the attention. They like the dispute.
Okay, doesn't that make them hypocrites?
Of course.
Pause.
Women run the world. Let's get that straight. We run the world.
Oh,
That's
shit.
why it's.
Oh gosh.
We'll keep going. We'll keep going. This girl's too. He's gonna be too good. We'll keep going.
That's the best one.
So then why are so many women complaining about how hard it is to be a woman in our society if they...
Because they're bitches. They're not getting no good dick. They don't have a man taking care of
Pause
them
real
or
quick.
good paying.
Pause real quick. Real quick for the ladies. Who do you think lives a harder life in 2022, men or women? And we can start on the couch and work our way back.
Is there anything specific or just in general?
In general, and then you can go, and then we can go and specify to dating and relationships.
Going through life, dating.
So in general, life in general, and then dating and relationships.
Okay. Right now in 2020, in this current moment, I would definitely say women because
2022, but okay.
2022, sorry, because of everything that's been going on as far as like the abortion laws and just everything that women are going through right now. I would say we're dealing with a lot more than guys.
You think, man? So you think a woman's life is harder right now in 2022 than a man's?
Yeah.
And you think it's because of Roe v. Wade?
I think it's because of more than Roe v. Wade, but I'm just
What
saying
else?
that's one of the main things right now.
But-
because even financially, men are still making more than women. Like we're still getting the back burner.
Well, those two arguments that you just made, Roe v. Wade, and then also, well, Roe v. Wade, if anything, men have no reproductive rights. So if anything,
Yeah.
it just made it equal.
Equal abortion made men equal.
No, because here's the thing. If, let's say, hypothetically, a man has sex with you and his semen leaves his body,
Yeah.
he now has no reproductive rights to that semen. You can abort the baby or have the baby.
Okay.
So what Roe v. Wade did is it basically equalized and said, yo, both of y'all don't get a say anymore.
Yeah, but I'm just
So it
saying
made it equal.
No, but I'm still saying it's still harder on women because that's a traumatic experience that we have to go through. I'm not saying that it doesn't make men or whatever the case is equal or non-equal. I'm just saying right
But it
now in
equalizes,
this
so
current
you can't
moment.
you can't say that makes life harder when it equalized the situation between two genders.
But just because it's making you guys equal doesn't mean it's making our life easier or harder. Equality doesn't change the fact that.
But the
right now
question
we
was
still have to deal with
who
it.
has a harder life?
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying women because we're dealing with a lot right now.
You got equality.
Equality?
Yes, Roe v. Wade basically made things equal. But I mean, that's not even a big deal because it's still delegated to the states.
Yeah, and that's understandable. But right now, I just feel like that equality doesn't defer from the fact that it's making our lives harder.
And then-
yeah, that equality. First of all, we fight for equality in different aspects. I don't think our reproductive system is what should make us equal as women to men.
Well, I think that's a very important thing because men can get put on child support like unwillingly, and a woman can just put them in a bad spot just because she wants, and he has zero say in that.
Okay, so now are we talking general or are we talking specific?
Well, we're talking in general, and then you were using Roe v. Wade, and then also
Yeah.
you also made the statement that women make less money than men.
Wage gap.
Well, and my argument is that women make less money than men because of choice, not because they're a woman.
Okay, I can see why you say that.
Women work jobs that are less strenuous and work less hours on average, and they take less risk.
Okay, but I'm just saying that's two of the reasons why our lives are a little bit harder right now. That was
Well,
my opinion.
I mean, I'm talking about things that aren't involved with choice, though.
Okay, I still feel like women.
March.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like women are dealing with a
So
lot.
her answer is women.
Yeah, her
That's
her
my
answer is women.
answer.
I was just challenging it because the
Yeah,
point
that's
she
fine.
made don't make their choice. You can't say my life is harder when you put yourself in a position to make your life harder,
I mean,
Yeah, go ahead.
right? Does that you get what I'm saying here?
I do get what you're saying, but I'm just saying because of everything that, not because of the reasoning of choice, but because of everything in general, that is what's making our lives harder right now.
Well, I mean, if we're
regardless
gonna
of the
use
choice.
if we're gonna use things like that, like men are more likely to be victims of violent crime, men are more likely to be homeless, men are more likely to die at work,
Mhm.
men die at younger ages, men suffer more from divorce
Mhm.
in relationships. Men lose their children far more than women. So, I mean, if we're gonna just go through a suffer contest, then it's clearly men.
I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about in this aspect,
Like
right
the
now,
arguments you
generally
made,
speaking.
the arguments you made, like Roe v. Wade, all that did was equalize the situation. And then the other one, as far as the women making less money, that's almost 100% personal choice.
Yeah, to you, but I just feel like personally,
No, to the truth, like women make less money. It has been proven a million times. Women make less
Uh-huh.
money because of choice, not because of their gender.
okay, but that still does make our life harder, regardless of the choice. Regardless of the choice, that's just what I'm saying. That's my opinion.
If I choose to sell drugs and I go to
Yeah.
prison and my life is hard now because I made a bad choice, whose
Mhm.
fault is that?
Your fault.
It could be your fault.
Exactly. So therefore, what you're describing is like a woman's life is harder, but those are choices. She made her life harder.
hmm
The
And you
thing-
don't
the
feel
thing-
like sometimes men make their lives harder, regardless of the fact that if they are the ones struggling more than us right now, that's
Yeah.
still the same choice.
Yeah, but I mean, but notice how like again it comes back to choice. But it's
Mhm.
fine. We'll move on.
Well-
Okay. Well, and then for dating, who do you think has it harder, men or women, for dating?
For
Miss Pink, yeah.
like to actual get in the dating pool,
Yeah,
I would-
like finding a partner.
I would definitely say men because for every one man, there's 10 girls. If that makes sense.
You think it's harder for men to
Yeah, it's harder for men
get in a relationship?
to get in a relationship or to find a girl.
I mean, you could argue both. That's the same thing.
Yeah, I feel like it's easier for women to get men than it is for men to get women.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about Drake?
Drake.
I love that. That's my thing now. It's great. Okay, so what am I answering?
Please pay attention and take the microphone and put it on
I-
your lap and speak into it, please.
I am though. I put it on here so I don't have it in my lap, so I'm not interrupting you every 5 seconds with my little.
All right, go ahead.
So to be completely honest, from what she's saying, do I think men? You could not pay me enough money in the world to be a man. It's disgusting. It's ghetto. That shit's ghetto. I would not be a man. Ew. Like I have a wonderful setup being a woman. So I don't know what you want to know besides that.
Okay, so I think from that statement you would say that life as a man is harder. Okay, and then what about for
Yeah.
dating?
For dating, again, like I know males. I've seen males. I've seen like disenfranchised men. I do not want to be them.
Okay.
I have a very wonderful setup as a woman, so I'm very happy.
Cool. All right, what about you? In general, life, who's harder for life in general, and then for dating?
I would say men for both. You
Okay.
know, just keep it simple.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
That question, I would honestly say no comment, only because what's hard to me is not hard to you.
We're saying in general, though. In general.
We go through different like perspectives in life. So like, what do you mean? Like,
Whose life experience is easier in general when it comes to living in
Like,
the United States? In
Who has more
2022?
perks, you would say, going through life?
Yeah.
Men or women?
okay, that's a better answer. That's a better question. Who has more perks? I can definitely say a woman has more perks because females just honestly like we don't really have to. I don't want to say we don't have to work hard for certain things, but some things comes easier for us, if you know what I'm trying to say, compared to men where they have to work harder because
I would
for females,
argue everything comes easier to women for the most part.
you can argue that. I'm
You
just
know,
gonna stick to my opinion.
Yeah, because even if a woman goes into a job marketplace that's dominated by men, she's more likely to be hired for that job, even if she's less qualified.
So even if a woman goes into a job and she is married and expecting a child, you
Mhm.
think she's going to get that job over a man that isn't going to have to go on maternity leave?
Well,
Because that's one form of discrimination that
Yeah,
they've had to
no.
make laws against, because women will not get hired because they have the potential of
They
bearing a
actually
child.
will get hired,
and men
though.
don't.
They will get hired.
They
though.
will get hired even in that situation, and they will take that job, and they will take that maternity leave, and they will take that money that comes with it. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing to be a woman. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's
affirmative
why I'm
action
here.
is real, but they will hire the woman.
It's illegal if
Yeah,
that, if
and
that's found out.
that's illegal. So they
Yeah.
can't do that since like the 70s, the Fair Labor
Now,
Protection Act.
as an employer, if I can get away with that, then I'll just hire men. But
Yeah.
it's legal, so
I mean,
you can't.
here's the thing. You
Because if
recently
you're
gra-
saying the two
ahead.
applicants are, it's easy to get around. You can just say, oh, this applicant was more qualified for so and so reason. Those, like, if you think those laws are actually really enforced, you see people getting still discriminated against for different protective hairstyles. So you're gonna say all those labor laws, like with protecting applicants, those are all enforced? Nah.
Pretty much. I mean,
But
like
this is a small percentage,
Like,
though.
like if I'm a business in 2022, if I'm going to be all the way 1,000 with you guys, a lot of these hiring labor laws or whatever, it really ostracizes white men. That's really what it comes down to. Like, if you're a minority, if you're a woman, you're essentially almost like a protected class, and you're going to have a higher likelihood of being hired, even if you're less qualified, because you meet a certain metric that helps them diversify the workplace.
Yeah, but that's why the woman would be hired. You said if there's
That's
all
why, yeah,
men,
that's what I'm arguing. Yeah, the
if
woman
it's
would be
all
hired.
men,
Yeah,
then there's
it's
one woman.
Yeah,
they
I
have
would-
the same resume.
Yeah, I would argue like, yeah, if it's male dominated, the woman has an even better chance of getting hired.
What if it's the other way around?
And they have the exact same resume.
What do you mean?
Like, in what situation? Like,
I mean, like other around, as in like, what if it is more females and a male? Who would get more? Who would be more likely to get hired? Is my question.
I mean, the thing is that no one cares about that because the higher paying jobs are male dominated. That's why people complain. Like, no one cares that men, like, you want to talk about like being a teacher, a social worker, whatever it may be. These like female dominated jobs, no one cares about those because they make less money. People complain about the jobs that make more money. But my argument is that women don't pick those jobs.
I get what you're saying.
Women choose to go into careers that make less money. So like, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, like, you know, the whole wage gap thing, or women make less money than men, it's all cap. Like, it sounds cool, but it's not true at all. Like, anyone economist worth his weight in salt is going to know you'll never get away with like paying women less.
But the wage gap problem started because people got caught paying women less.
Yeah.
No,
because
no,
that's
wage
why
gap
people would
is
be like, you
actually,
can't talk
though,
about your salary.
It's not a real thing. It's like majority of women are going into different fields than men are going into that pay less because of the things that they're interested in. You know
But
what
even
I mean?
in the fields that women are going into that are male dominated, they usually do get paid less than a man.
Yeah.
But what jobs?
wage
What exact
gap.
jobs?
Yeah, but-
like
What
no,
are some
look at those
male-dominated jobs?
No, look at those actual like job positions. Like if they're getting it, if they're looking at it. Like I've had friends, and like, I have friends that tell me they've asked their male like coworker, and their male coworker tells them what they're getting paid. What do? They say, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna go tell my boss," and they say, "Hey, I want to get paid this." And what do they get paid? They get paid that.
It's not as easy
Like-
as you're saying.
But yeah, no, it's not. And then
Yeah,
the
maybe
definition
I'll
of
have-
wage
whatever. I'm
gap
not gonna fight with you
is
guys.
No, it's
different.
fine. I'm
Not
gonna
fighting
debunk all their arguments literally right now. The
Alright.
wage gap is a myth between men and women. It
It's a
typically
silly
states
thing.
that women earn about 80 cents on the dollar that every man earns. Here's the problem with the wage gap myth. It just accounts for all working men versus all working women. It doesn't account for degrees held, careers held, the experience, and a multitude of other factors
Overtime.
that hours worked. It doesn't account for agreeableness, which is obviously a very important trend, because when you're more agreeable, you're more likely to accept the wage they give you versus fighting for higher wages. So the reason why men get paid more, right, than women typically is because of choice. Men work more hours, they work more dangerous jobs, they work jobs that pay more money. In general, men are way more willing to take risk, and they go into career fields that make more money. Women are not interested in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. Women are more interested in social type work, like office work, stuff that's safe with air conditioning. That's the reality. Men work the dangerous jobs. You're not going to see many women on a construction field. You're not going to see many women offshore drilling. Women pick safe jobs that typically tend to pay less, that are involved with people. Men are more interested in things. So, and the whole thing about the wage gap, if we could really get away with paying women 80 cents on every dollar for a man, there would be no men in the workplace. Every employer would hire women. It's just that the thing is, and here's the other thing too, to debunk this, there's overwhelmingly more women in college now than men.
Yeah.
So why are men still out earning women? It's because of personal choice.
So you just said women are not interested in STEM. The reason we have scholarships for women for STEM, you can look it up, there's programs for it, is because the society that men created, the patriarchy, conditioned men to go towards those jobs, the riskier jobs, the higher paying jobs, the jobs that they have the connections in, the boys clubs in. Women have not been able to penetrate into those fields because of society.
No.
So hold on.
because
Let me
of
get this straight.
society, though. It's not
That
true.
would
I mean,
still be
I'll be
choice.
quiet. Like whatever.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I actually 3 weeks ago, I had a friend who is in a construction job, right? And he has to go underwater and like repair pipes, right? That's his job. And majority of the women on his team do not want to do that job. He passed. He died. And it's like majority of those women did not want to do that job because it's a risky job. Now he's a man. He did that job and he died. He literally died. So it's like, he got paid more. And it's like, it's kind of sad and it's unfortunate. But at the end of the day, like women can't take those same risks as men can.
Women are in the army. Women are in all forces
Okay,
of the army.
but why are
Women
they
lead
there?
construction. Have you
For a
never seen a woman
very-
on a construction site?
For a very
Miss
different
pathological liar,
reason.
like just be quiet.
Miss pathological
It's not a different
liar.
reason.
Talking about your friend this, your friend that, your friend
Hold
Drake.
on.
like,
Hold on.
That's- I'm not pathologically lying about
Yo,
something.
guys. Let her finish her point. We don't need the attitude, okay?
No,
Let her finish her
seriously.
point, and then you can go ahead and rebut what she has to say.
Look, I didn't
Please
come on
finish
this
your- go ahead,
podcast
finish.
to pathologically lie.
Yeah, go ahead. Continue.
I'm
And-
just saying that like he took that life, like it's a very look, I'm not gonna fucking sit here and cry because it's something that's emotional to me, but I'm making the point that it's like women aren't willing to take those jobs.
Okay.
Like they aren't. It's a very like men are willing to give up their lives all the time for women, for their families, for jobs, for religion, for any reason. Like men are more likely to give up their lives than women are.
Okay.
So it's
Go
like
ahead. What's your response to that?
It's historical.
Well, go ahead.
seriously.
I
And then
never
I'll turn it
said
to you.
I never
I'm not
said men
pathological
don't do
liar.
those
Let her
jobs.
finish. You made your point. Go ahead.
First of all, my initial argument wasn't with you anyways. It's just you chimed in. But I was saying
Well, she's
nobody-
augmenting because we're saying the wage gap
Yes.
doesn't exist, and you're arguing that it does.
yes,
Go ahead.
and nobody negated the fact that men do dangerous jobs in the army, construction, whatever,
Mhm.
so on and so forth. But to say women don't take those jobs, if you've never seen a woman on a construction site, I have. Like, if you haven't seen women lawyers, most of the lawyers in my firm are women. Like, this is anecdotal evidence. Everything is just going off people's word. So
Okay. And then you had something.
I don't remember what the
Fresh.
argument was before she started talking.
Okay.
But-
So So here's the thing.
The wage gap.
Yeah. So you're saying you've seen women on construction sites and stuff like that, right?
Yes, like project managers.
Fantastic. But here's the reality. Most women don't want those jobs. Those are exceptions to the rule. So my argument is this. If we have more women in college, we have more educated women than ever before, they're still not entering the STEM fields. Because why? They're not choosing to go into the STEM fields.
It's a choice.
It's a choice.
Like 90% of the girls I went to college with were biology majors or health sciences, like not even to be nurses, to be doctors. So that is just a complete fallacy.
Hold on. What
to
are
say
the-
women don't go into science, technology, engineering, and math.
Yeah, but
I know
how many of those? Here's the
architecture
thing you gotta
majors,
understand.
like
There's a lot of people that major in biology that don't actually make it to medical school.
molecular biology, biochemistry, everything. Biology was a
but you're still going to
blanket
need an
statement.
advanced degree. And then even when women get those degrees, they don't want to go into that workplace.
Yeah.
Like it comes down to choice. Like, I mean, we got to have a little bit of accountability here. It's not that women aren't afforded the opportunities. It's just that they don't want to work those opportunities. Women prefer to be around people. Like they're not interested in things, and women are less likely to take risk. This is biology. Like men, since the beginning of time, have taken risks because men have a natural proclivity to create resources. Women don't. Because a man understands his value is determined by what he creates. I mean, all of you ladies here at the table had a very big interest in a man's ability to earn money. So men know this innately that they need to create. Women, however, know, okay, my beauty is what defines me. I mean, we asked you guys all in here. Most of you said I'd rather be, valued for my body versus my money. You were the only one that said I'd rather be valued for my money. Well, you're an exception to the rule. Most women, if left to their own devices, want to have a family and children and want to prioritize that over a career. Now, am I saying that career women are wrong or whatever it may be? No, but we got to operate in reality here. Women are less likely to take risk, and there's a multitude of factors. It's a multivariate analysis as to why women make less than men. It's choice. It's not a gender. And I would argue if a woman competes for the same job as a man and that field is dominated by men, she has a far highly likelihood of being hired over that man. If a woman applies for anything with firefighters, police officers, civil service, plumbing, etc., she will get hired for that job. We brought a woman on this panel before that was going to plumbing school.
Yeah.
She couldn't even complete the tests, right? There was a grip strength test. She couldn't even complete the test. They still passed her through because they wanted her into the workforce that bad as a female. Women can be mediocre and get into a job field that is male dominated simply because they're a woman. And that's okay. That's fine. It is what it is. But we got to be real here.
It's just the generalizations to say women don't go into STEM. That's a harmful generalization to make.
It's
in
true.
general.
It's true, though. It's true.
It is true.
Men dominate. If you look at the career fields that involve science, technology, engineering, and math, men dominate it.
I know, but it's like saying men don't become nurses. Like men do become
They
nurses.
don't.
It's
They
just
don't.
not a lot
They
of
don't.
them.
But
The exception doesn't make the rule.
Yeah, like
It's a small number.
You got to operate on generalities. Most men elect to not be nurses, and that's fine.
You know,
it's not hurtful for me
Hold on.
because they're not nurses. Like I understand the reality that men don't go into those job fields. They just don't, and it is what it is.
So I have a question for the panel, real quick.
Yeah.
How many of you here want to be working on a construction site?
Disclaimer, my mother has been a construction project
Do you want to work on
manager.
a construction site?
No, I just want to add,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
answering a question. I just want to add something. So my mother has been in a construction business over 25 years. She's 46 now. She's been in a business since she was like 20. And she used to take me with her when I used to behave bad. And she was literally the only woman in the whole site in different states. And even though she was the only woman, she did get hired over a lot of men. And I would agree that it was because of her physical look. So I feel like men have it easier. I mean, not easier, I'm sorry, harder. And women have it easier by choice. And yeah, there's a lot of different careers path, but yeah, women can do that. However, most of us are not willing to do that. I wouldn't be willing to do that. I'm not willing to be in my mother's shoes. I don't want to do that. I feel like I'm beautiful, and I feel like I could do a lot of easier things that will get me the same status, money for
Less
doing
work.
less.
So just out to your point as well regarding degrees, right? So perfect example. You say your friends are doing biology, STEM, all this stuff, right? Get it. But let's be real here. When you finish school, we actually do counts. So most people that get these degrees, they don't actually do what they went to school for. They do something completely different. So we're just saying, look, at the end of the day, your degree is nice, it's cool, but what you do after school is what really matters. So
And women overwhelmingly choose to not go into these. It's a fact. I know what you're saying. Like
it's facts.
that's not nice to say that women choose to not go into STEM. It's a fact. Like this is not This is not feelings or whatever. I'm not here to trigger you. It's the truth.
No, I'm not triggered at all.
And then you mentioned something about like the patriarchy, that women are, incentivized to not enter these workplaces and oppressed.
Well, who built America? Women?
Men.
Okay, that's all.
White men.
But here's the thing, though.
Can you imagine if women built it?
Yeah, here's the thing. Sure. Okay, let's have fun with it.
Misogyny.
Okay, so men built it. Okay, cool. Name a matriarchy that has stood the test of time.
Just one. We're gonna wait for you.
I'm not gonna say matriarchy.
So women are not, again, they don't have the proclivity to create. Okay, you can mention exceptions to the rule. I know someone that worked at a construction site, or I know someone that was an engineer that was a woman, or I know someone that was an architect as a woman.
Great.
That's cool, but there's not enough of them to create an infrastructure for civilization to survive. And that comes down to female choice. If I polled 100 women and asked them, how many of you want to be engineers? How many of you want to be scientists? How many of you want to become mathematicians or whatever the hell it is? Most of them are going to say, I don't want to enter any of those career fields. They're going to want to go into career fields that deal with people. Or they're going to work safe jobs that were in an office with air conditioning. That's just how it is.
I think that's because by nature women nurture, and so they wouldn't want to go be a mathematician or go be in science or do those.
Okay, but it still comes down to personal choice.
Yeah, sure.
Like you can't sit and blame. Okay, let's use your logic, right? You're blaming the patriarchy, man, right? The environment as to why they make their decisions. All right, cool. Let's go into 1981. All right,
back in time.
We're gonna go back in time. Let's say Myron Gaines over here.
Myron.
I grew up in the hood.
Myron.
Right? It's really tough.
Myron.
Yo, shut up, bro. It's really expensive, right? And I'm trying to fucking get these new Adidas, and I'm trying to get a tracksuit, all this shit, right? And I'm selling crack, but that's all I know. I'm selling crack. I'm fucking making money. That's all I know, though, because I grew up in an oppressive neighborhood, and I don't know any better. Okay, I didn't know that I can go to school and make something of myself. I'm about it to my environment. I grew up in this evil white man-led world, and I fucking decided to go ahead and sell this crack. And the next thing you know, 3 months later, I'm in the stash house, FBI, open up! And they fucking come and arrest my ass. All right? They bring me to the precinct, and they're like, "Hey, motherfucker, we got you with 3 kilos of coke that we knew you were going to turn into crack cocaine.
Dead to rights.
We got you dead to rights, asshole. You're going to do a lot of time in prison." Am I going to sit there and say, well, listen, man, you got to understand, bro. I grew up in this oppressive neighborhood, man. It was a white man. It was a patriarchy. I had to sell these drugs. You know what they're going to say? They're going to say, stupid. I'm going to do 25 years in prison. Why? Because at the end of the day, regardless of my environment, I have the ability to make a personal choice.
You've made a choice.
You can either go with the grain or go against the grain. You cannot blame society and your environment for your deficiencies. And I would argue in today's day and age, we prep women up to go to school and get an education more than ever before. So why is that women still choose to not go into these higher paying jobs that are involved in STEM?
According to
okay.
Gotcha, bitch.
This is the truth, though.
Yeah, that's rational choice theory. The idea that like environment has no effect and it's all on choice. So that is a theory to look at it. Like there's multiple ways of
That's not a woman's job.
Like, okay.
Who's that?
Tell me this. When you say rational choice theory, what do you mean by this?
Well, it's like an international studies theory that like basically environmental influences like economic upbringing, like all of those influences from like societal influences, race, none of that matters. It's all rational choice. It's all what like actors do, political or individual actors. Like you said, you're putting the full like accountability onto yourself. Yeah. So that's one way of looking at it. There's multiple ways of looking at it.
I mean, that's the reality. I mean, no one's putting a gun to your head saying, bitch, you better be a teacher. No one's doing that. Women have more choice now than ever before, and they dominate colleges, yet they still choose to go into
and it's
into
the reason that women
jobs.
are like enrolled in college at higher rates than men. That is true.
So do you not see the issue with the logic here? If women dominate school and more of them are educated than ever before, and they still make a minority of the STEM students, what does that tell you?
We want to
They're
be
not
comfortable.
passionate about it.
We don't want to be
It's
outside
boring.
of our comfort zone.
It's boring too.
It comes. Here's the
I
thing.
don't think so.
It comes down to personal choice, man. Like, we got to stop this. The patriarchy, all this other stuff. I would argue the patriarchy is the reason why women live so comfortable lives nowadays.
Comfortable?
Yes.
Yes.
Because women are able to enjoy the same privileges and abilities as men, the equality, while simultaneously being able to be treated like a lady at the same time and get female privilege.
Yeah, but
So
it's awesome.
and that's okay. I'm not complaining.
It's like a good, awesome thing.
I'm just
like-
acknowledging that it exists. And I can't really think of a privilege or a right that a man has that a woman doesn't, but I could think of a bunch of privileges and rights that women have that men don't.
Yeah, but what's wrong?
Are any of you
It's
aware
only
of
strong in place.
stop like talking, man. Are any of you guys aware of selective service, what that is?
Selective service with the federal government.
Army.
What is it?
Selective service with in the like foreign agents and stuff.
See, there's my point.
Yeah.
Bruh. You have the privilege of not even knowing what that is. Selective service is
Selective service to draft people into the army. My fault.
18 years old. Women don't have to join that. So
well, now they do. It's
still hasn't been signed in the. They're talking about it, but it probably isn't gonna happen.
Not yet.
It's been years.
It's probably gonna happen.
we'll see. Well,
I think
And women are gonna fight against it, and it probably will get passed.
Can
Sorry, this
I do have.
And then on the couch, you had something too.
Yeah, you may.
Drake.
Yeah, Drake.
about what?
Crypto?
About
Never.
women having. Yeah, I mean, I think
I'm
it's
gonna
a
let her
wonderful
talk,
place.
and then I'll come back to you.
Oh, for sure.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, my opinion on that, I think women have it harder due to the fact of maybe not at this current moment, but in the near future, women are going to have a harder life because roles are taken away, like gender roles. Nobody knows their role anymore, so there's an imbalance. Also, you have people that don't even know the definition of a woman. So once that's being defined, and you have other transformers that go into sports, that infiltrate sports and try to take over the women's sports. So right there is an indicator. If they take over women's sports, women don't really have anything. Then you have this big thing about they're gonna take our men, because not only have to worry about females, you got to worry if the batiman wants your man. And you get what I'm saying? That's another stress on that. Yeah, the batiman wants your man. So it's like you gotta not only worry about the multiple women, you gotta worry about, is this nigga a batiman? Like, I'd rather he have multiple women than being that, to be honest.
Okay.
And then
go ahead.
No, and
go
then
ahead.
also like with women, like I said, the scales are tipping. Like women are being more masculine, so men not really attractive to women like that anymore, because we're showing these masculine strengths due to the fact of what's happening in society. So there's a big imbalance going on that women have it a bit harder, and we're already emotionally, like, we're emotional creatures. So we think the whole world is falling, but logically as a man, you're going to think like logical, like we complement each other. And when we're in balance, it disrupts everything. It disrupts the flow of everything. So that's what's going on. And I do think being a woman is harder because of what's going on in society right now. Everything is being infiltrated in our lives, like being taken away from us.
Okay. Drake, go ahead.
About the current situation.
I mean, you were interrupting me before, so I want to make sure that you get to say your piece.
No, I was just saying that, like, in general, like, I just think that the situation currently, it's like, women are in a very wonderful place, and it's like we have all these standards on men and like what we want for men, and it's like, I personally, it's like we're being manipulated all the time by people, to see like, okay, this is what men have, this is what you should want, and I don't think that's what we should want as women. You have like 11 women here reasonably. And I think if these women aren't being currently manipulated by a system, that we're going to want the things that we already have. Like, we have a really wonderful setup. But if you are being manipulated, you're saying like, oh, you have a loss of power. You see men over here, they have this, they have that. And it's like telling you, you should want that. You should want that. You shouldn't be happy with what you have. And it's like, I don't think men have it that wonderful. I would never want to be in a man situation. I think it's, not advantageous to me. I don't really think, if I really told you what I really thought, it wouldn't be, you probably wouldn't think it was that wonderful. You know what I mean?
So basically it's God's plan. Thank you.
Yeah. So did you have anything to add? I mean, do you still think the wage gap exists? I mean, we pretty much debunked it.
I mean,
but-
other people can talk. I had my little piece.
I mean, no, I
The
wanted
wage gap, the statistics for the wage gap it's always hard to find like really good statistics because like you said, there's the higher paying jobs and the lower paying jobs. It's really hard to compare.
But I was
talking more about like gender dynamics than the 80 cents to $1. I was talking more about the kind of dynamics between the genders as opposed to like the 80 cents to $1 thing. More so about like hiring and how it is to be.
Well, we got to start with the foundation. The wage gap comes from that premise that women earn about 80 cents on the dollar. And I'm telling you that comes from a faulty study of taking all women that are working and all men that are working. And I'm saying that doesn't account for hours worked, the careers worked, education, experience, agreeableness. It doesn't account for any of those factors.
No, that's for job to job. Like this man's working the same job as the woman. They're working the same job, and this man's making $1.
Well, when they actually do
historical.
that, no. When they compare apples to apples, they actually found that women earn more.
Yeah,
I mean, in 2022, sure.
They found that at Google.
Yeah.
So there is no wage. That's what I'm trying to say. There is no wage gap because of gender. It's a wage gap because of personal choice.
And
when you actually compare apples to apples, when you compare apples to apples, in general, and like you actually have the same hours worked, same career, same experience, same everything, the wage gap evaporates.
Yeah,
but the issue is that a lot of the times when a man makes more money or whatever, there's a reason. Work more hours, better educated, more experience. Go ahead.
It's like a historical word. Like wage gap was originally about the 80 cents to the dollar.
Yeah.
And like it's different now, but originally that's what it was. So
and I'm arguing that that's a faulty premise to use in the first place because it just accounted for all working class men to all working class women.
Don't think that's how that got started. But if you can show me that.
That is how it started. I know that for a fact. I studied this stuff. Like it started with all working men to all working women. It didn't account for jobs. It didn't account for experience. It didn't account for education. It didn't account for none of that, which is why I always say the wage gap is a myth because it does not actually take into very important factors that significantly increase. Like if you take everyone that's working, where you're going to take all the women that are social workers, nurses, whatever, compare them to all the men that are engineers, entrepreneurs, whatever. Of course, there's going to be a wage gap. Of course. Because men on average work jobs that pay more and take more risk and work more hours and are more willing to take risk than women are.
That's the foundation.
That's the foundation from which that faulty premise comes from in the first place. So we have to look at that first because everything that comes from it comes from that. That's how it originated. All working class men to all working class women. But the thing is that everyone thinks, oh, that's sexy. Let me just say we're oppressed. No, you're not. Like,
I think it's dangerous when you go around saying that without having that foundation because that's very important. Because nowadays, let's be real here, right? If that's an issue, go to your boss. And if you can articulate, you know what? I feel like I should deserve a raise. You can get a raise, but you have to articulate it in a certain way.
So you know
and
how
actually
they have-
better than your colleagues.
Yeah.
So now they have like salary, whatever it's called, where it's like you have to be really open about your salary. And when it's on LinkedIn, it says like, oh, it pays 150 to 175,000, and that's because they can't give you any less or more. And that's because of the wage gap problem in the first place. Like people were paid different for the same jobs. Like historically.
Again, that we're not accounting for hours worked, experience level,
Overtime.
education. If we have the same position, but I've been at the position longer than you, or I have degrees that make me more qualified, or I just work more hours than you, or I'm just better at the job, I deserve to get paid more. The problem with women is this. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but a lot of you guys are egalitarians.
Misogyny.
You think you deserve the same wage for doing the same job just because you have the same job. It doesn't fucking work that way. It's who is the best at said job. It goes off of meritocracy, not existence. And a lot of women, and they found this in studies as well, women are naturally egalitarian. Everyone should get the same, equality, bam. That shit don't work. We try to with communism and it doesn't work. Everything's got to be based on a meritocracy to ensure people actually put the work in and do what they're supposed to do. So you should not get the same wage simply for having the same job. You should get high wages if you perform. You got to go off of performance, not just having the job. And a lot of women tend to think, I have the same job. Equality of opportunity is good. Equality of outcome is not. One more time. Equality of opportunity is good. Equality of outcome is not. You guys are arguing for equality of outcome. And I'm saying, fuck that. That's how you end up with a whole fucked up society where people don't work hard because they're all going to get paid the same. That's not how reality works. Meritocracy.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, I
anything?
agree with the meritocracy for sure.
That's how people get paid. That's what I'm trying to say. That's how the world works. It's all based on meritocracy and performance. Performance actually matters. Okay. Women, I'll just be honest, take more vacation time, work less hours, are more incentivized to have children. I'll just keep it at that. Women work less hard than men do. Period.
Yeah.
Because y'all built to work.
Yeah.
Depending on the field.
Yeah, of course.
Like, let's be honest.
Yeah,
y'all
men are
built to work.
Like they're physically stronger. They're willing to take more risks. They're willing to take more hours. You can take more wear and tear on the body. We don't have to worry about children. Men
Overtime.
understand that we have a natural proclivity to go out there and create and make money because we understand our value comes from making money. I've been in situations, and this is anecdotal, but I've seen women that are in the professional field. As soon as they have children, they work less hours. As soon as a man has children, he works more hours. We're different.
Yep.
So those biological differences influence how we see the world, and it also influences how hard we work and what our priorities are.
Our goals, yeah.
Money is for men, women is the children. They did a study in Ireland. Give you guys some more sauce right now, okay? They did a study in Ireland in COVID, right? A bunch of women, right, went back home and worked from home. When the offices opened back up and they allowed women to go enter the workforce, most of the women elected to stay home with the family. Only a portion of them went back to work. Why? Well, because women found way more satisfaction from being around loved ones than going to work. So again, it comes down to personal choice. Women choose to not work higher paying jobs, less demanding jobs, and they would rather prefer to be in a soft, cushion, air-conditioned, safe environment versus being on a construction site, actually hammering the stuff. You mentioned women being on construction sites as managers. No, I'm talking about the dudes actually on the cranes doing the physical manual labor. Women don't want to do that.
Women just want to follow their passion, though.
And
Which
that-
tends to
what I
not
was
be
saying
manual
about
labor.
the STEM.
There's nothing wrong
That's
with
because
that.
they're notorious for being.
But see, that's the
caretakers.
difference. Like men, you know how many guys want to be artists and go out there and do all this other shit? Men don't get that ability because they know they have to perform and make money.
Yeah, but
true.
that's what it is to be a man. It's a wholly different experience.
But I don't know. I feel like
So
okay, so you want to make money, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna choose the engineer route instead. But someone who wants to be an artist and knows how far they can get just by following their dreams, they know that becoming an artist can somehow perhaps equate to the whole engineering situation, if you get what I mean by that.
Yeah, but you still gotta pay your bills though.
Yeah.
So like,
I'm sorry.
okay, so regardless of the fact,
Stop. No. Let's use our logic back on her. What if I told you you need to find the man of your dreams, which you can only wear makeup and dress well half of the year?
I need to find the man of my dream,
But you
I
can only
wear
you can only
makeup.
wear makeup and do like wear extensions, eyelashes, all that stuff half of the year.
That's cool.
Stop. How would that make you feel?
That means every other
Would
day,
you,
though.
would you be able to find that guy?
Gotcha, bitch.
Now let me spin it. Let me see.
Yeah,
No, if you want the man of your dreams, and I told you only half the year you can wear makeup and dress well and come out pretty, would it be fair to say that would put you in a significant disadvantage to find that man?
Would it be fair to tell me that open minute? I would say honestly,
You can't
it
put your
wouldn't
best.
be fair.
You can't put your best foot forward every day.
It wouldn't.
Cool.
I mean, it wouldn't be fair. I mean, like,
So you understand that to find the best man that you can get, you need to look on top most of the time, correct?
I don't. I mean, like, if in that situation, yes. But in other situations,
Well,
no, I
I'm
don't
going
think I
somewhere
have
with
to.
this. I'm going
okay,
somewhere
go
with
ahead.
this.
I want to see where you're going at.
Because a woman's currency is her beauty, right? So if I'm an artist and I know I'm not going to make money like that, and I have maybe a 50, 40% chance of making the money and becoming successful, and I know that my value is tied to how much money am I going to make, am I going to take that chance and be an artist, or am I going to go into a career field that I know is going to make me money?
That's
gonna
what
be a
I'm
pharmacist.
saying. That's
So
what I'm saying. Most men choose to do that.
Exactly. But I'm trying to give you the female equivalent. You're not going to walk around with makeup on your face half the year, are you? So if your goal is to find a husband, a man isn't going to go ahead and chase a career that isn't going to make him money if his goal is to find a family and raise a children. See what I'm trying to say?
I
here?
get what you're trying to say.
Your currency is
You're
your beauty.
basically saying that.
His currency is his ability to create wealth and create money to take care of a family.
But I'm just saying that it's basically all based. It's all back to the whole choice situation where he chose that, and women are choosing to choose their passion to basically live their lives.
That's a privilege that women have because there's no burden of performance from financial security for women.
But what about the men who actually choose to become an artist and become successful at it and has their whole thing of museums?
They end up getting called a broke nigga and not getting girls.
Are they really broke if
That's why men take
things
more
are getting
risk.
sold?
Because that's why men take more risks, because they know that their need to get a woman comes a lot of the time from financial security.
But then which one's more risky though? The one about which one's more risky? Having a doctorate degree and knowing that's like what it is, or going about your dreams and being an artist and not really knowing what that takes.
You're missing the point. I'm telling you that women can afford to take that risk and be an artist because there isn't a burden of performance on them to perform from a financial standpoint. You get what I'm saying?
No one cares about your money.
No one gives a fuck about your money. So, so you can chase your art degree and chase your passion and still find a man. But if I told you can only wear makeup half the year, that's going to significantly limit your ability to find the man of your dreams. That's what I'm telling you. It's the equivalent. If I'm going to go ahead and chase my passion as a guy being an artist, I know deep down that's going to limit my ability to find the girl that I want. So what am I going to do? I'm going to have to put that passion to the side and become a doctor, even though I don't want to do it. And men do that all the time.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Thank you. Someone make it make sense.
It all goes back to the choice thing.
Ta-da.
Overall,
Which is where this all started.
goes back to the whole choice.
Lil Baby did not want to stop trapping, and they pushed him to be an artist.
I mean, no,
It's true.
You got a point there. But to put it simply, I get what you're saying as well. The only problem is that, like, he's saying most men.
No, I
can't-
completely understand what
Okay,
he's
cool.
saying. I don't disagree with what you're saying. I'm just saying that females, I'm just saying that with females that it's not that we choose the job that's less hard to do. It's like, yes, it happens to be that most females want to be fashion stylists or perhaps a psychology major, but it all comes with passion is what I'm saying. I mean, like, why? Who's in school here?
And I'm arguing.
You're in school. What are you studying?
But hold on. You're missing
I'm
the point.
sorry.
Business.
I'm
Why are you
arguing
studying
women
business?
have the privilege to chase their passion no matter what it pays.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
I get it. That sometimes
So
men
what are you
can
arguing?
just. I'm not really arguing anything. I was
what I
just basically
thought.
asking questions.
All right. Cool. All right. We'll just let her finish her piece.
Question mark, by the way.
Nope, never mind.
All right, we got Mark in the building. Mark, super chat here. These chicks pretend they want to do math and fly jet fighters every episode. Okay, Avengers. Women don't want to be pilots. They don't want to, even because someone mentioned the military. I mean, when women go in the military, it's not like they want to do infantry or anything.
Bro.
I don't think they belong.
Women
in
don't want to
infantry.
work, bro. It's that simple. It's giving a buck.
They want to follow their passion.
Yeah.
Like I stated before.
Which is fine. But you're arguing that they want to. I'm like, well,
no.
I'm not.
That's a good thing, though.
What are you
It's a
arguing?
good thing. It's a good thing that we want to follow our passion.
No, I think it's great. I'm just saying that, like, men don't have that privilege for the most
I'm
part.
saying that
men to,
it's a
like,
choice.
women to be men.
I'm saying that's the choice.
Not
For you.
really.
For
Not
you.
really. It's choice
Not,
for you.
Not for us.
Not for us.
What about the men who actually do
Hold on.
follow that and
You know
has
what?
the dreams and all that?
Let's say,
Make fun of for being broke.
No.
But they have the family and they have the.
No.
Not all men. I'm not saying the majority of them, but
So,
I'm saying that there's a possibility that
Let's
it
say
does
100
happen.
men, right, want to be painters. Only 10 make it. That's an exception. Those 10 made it and they're successful. The other 90% that didn't make it, they're broke trying to make money for their family.
Yep.
And that limits their ability
And that's
to
what
get it.
that's what I just told you. I'm not saying that majority of it is like that. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, it comes down to what you're saying. It all comes with choice
For women.
for both of us.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you guys.
Women have more freedom with that. It's just end of the day. That's what
So
I-
you guys don't feel like men have a choice to follow their passion in their careers?
But
They
that's
do,
what they're
but
saying.
No, no,
that's
they do.
not, that's not the point that they're making.
We're saying that they do.
I'm asking
said,
a
though.
question. I'm just asking a question. I'm not restating what they're saying. I just want to
I'm saying that there's a financial burden of performance on men that is not equivalent on the female side. So women get the privilege of chasing stupid ass degrees that don't necessarily make money. They can do underwater basket weaving and no one's going to bat an eye
And I
because no
agree.
one cares about a woman's ability to provide security. However, if I told all you ladies you can only wear makeup half the year and you have to dress like a bun most of the time, most of you guys would have a point of issue with that because it's going to limit your ability to attract the opposite gender that you want. Same for men. I want to be an artist, but I know damn well I won't be able to make enough money to raise a family and get a bad bitch. So guess what? I'm going to be the pharmacist now.
But
wait, hold
that's
on.
what I'm saying.
You guys
though.
have a
As we
podcast, so
should.
you followed your dreams, right?
Do you, hold on.
they're not-
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Do you know how many men have tried to be successful in maybe art, rapping,
I know.
a painter, a podcast per se,
Yeah.
right?
No, I totally
And have
agree.
failed, and guess what? They're 40 years old. No one wants to take care of them. If a woman tried that same thing, but an actor, a singer, actress, guess what? She could try it all her life. Someone wives her up, marries her, takes care of her.
Yeah,
We don't have that option.
We
You
don't have
guys
safety
do.
net.
I agree.
So in totality, we have choice, yes, but for men, it's limited.
I get that, and I get it. I get it's limited. I'm not talking about the majority. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, that's still a choice.
Men
still a
cannot
possibility.
take the risk.
It's
It's
still
a
a
limited
choice
choice.
to be broke, but
still a
and be broke and
possibility.
Like it's a
unsuccessful.
choice. It's a choice. Do you want to follow your dreams?
Yeah,
and still
but
get that girl that want to follow that
Do
want to
you
get
want to
artists with
take that
you?
risk?
Do you want to
It-
do
it's
you want
a
to take
risk.
that risk?
It's a
Or do you
huge
wanna
risk
go-
for men
Yes.
to take.
But it's
And
still a
men-
possibility to succeed, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
At the end of the day,
small
it's still a
percentage.
choice.
What you're saying is as
It's-
crazy as if I told you you need to be a bum half the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
No,
basically
you
what
want
you're
to
saying.
say.
I'm
So what are
using
you
your
what
same
are you
logic.
saying? What are you saying to the artists over there?
and
Like,
hold on.
if someone's a
just so you
What
know,
are you
right?
saying to
We had
them?
regular jobs before the podcast. We didn't just like, oh, we're gonna be podcasters and blow up. It's like, yo, we had to work with McDonald's and Chick-fil-A. Nigga, you think I want to work there? No, but guess what? I gotta pay bills. But after the fact, if we work on the side jobs and we work on this on the side, guess what? Over time, you can build it
Stop
up.
the show. Before this, I was special agent with Homeland Security. He was in tech. We were in 2 male-dominated jobs. We had to do that, right? And we did that, right? I happened to enjoy my job. He hated his job, but he understood I needed to do this to make money, and I was doing what I got to do. And then we ended up, oh, you know what? Let's do this podcast as well. Luckily, we had the capital to be able to invest. So we did jobs that were dominant in the male field because we had to do it. We had understood that. And then we're able to pursue the dream. But see how we have to have that main thing first before we can actually chase that dream?
Right.
I'm arguing women will chase the dream with no money and it doesn't matter.
Right.
Men don't get that ability, you know? And it's equivalent to like me telling you as a girl, don't wear makeup, don't dress well, and go out there and find a husband. You're going to look crazy. You're handicapping yourself for no reason. Same thing with men. Let me chase my dream and be a fucking bum. I'm handicapping myself for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's very simple. I'm just using the same logic that you're using on you. And when I told you, yo, you can't dress well for half the year, you looked at me like I'm crazy. That's how it sounds when you tell a guy, chase your passion. It's your choice. Not really.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I still.
This podcast is
I'm not-
successful.
I'm not
Hold on, let me
even-
stop real quick. The only reason this podcast is successful is because we dumped like 50, 60K up front to get good cameras, to get good equipment, etc. That accelerated the process. But if we didn't have jobs first, right, that we potentially even hated,
That's smart.
we would have never been able to do it.
Smart. Right.
Everybody
So
needed to
sometimes you have to invest into
And-
your dream. There's a dumb way to do
But where
it.
does
There's a
that
smart
invest
way
come
to do
from,
it.
though?
You got to get a job first.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. By the
Investing.
end of the day, it's still your choice. It's your choice to either stay in that dream, to stay in that career choice, or it's your choice to get out that career and invest into your dreams. You know what I'm trying to say?
But
Like,
not everyone can be a successful podcaster. It's like go chasing the NBA, being an NFL player. Not everybody can do it.
now is your dream realistic? Are you good at it? Do you believe in yourself?
You know how many talented singers there are in the world that are not famous?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how good you are. It's luck. It's luck of the draw. I can't just wake up one day I want to be an NBA player. It's like, are you actually going to make it? Who knows? It's a risk.
And that's what I'm saying. That I guess that was my question in regards to which one's more risky, like going out there and getting the career and
Following your passion.
Exactly.
Way more risky.
That's more risky.
Yeah.
Not
as risky So for as to women, though. Females-
But for women, it's
a lot easier
You have
for
a
us.
precaution
It
because
is.
a cautionary net because guess what? If it doesn't work out, you want to stop kids and have a marriage, you can because someone might wake you up and take care of you. Us as guys, we don't have that option.
I get it. Like if you didn't win, you just didn't win.
Exactly. You're a bum.
If
Pretty
if
much.
it's for us, if we didn't win at that fashion career, some guy's gonna come and probably help us out.
Bam. There you go.
But what's the chance that girls gonna
possible.
do that for a man? It's like
It's very
0 to
slim.
I get it.
100.
And that's what I'm saying.
It's okay,
And that's
baby.
what
I'm
I'm
gonna take
saying.
care of you. You're not successful. You're a bum. You're broke. It's okay. I got the bills. I'll take care of you. It's not
Yeah.
realistic.
Holding him down.
By the way, we have in the
Yeah,
chat.
girls don't hold down guys ever like that.
Crypto. $500.
He goes, get your money right for yourself. Not these 3 or 4s. Get in the crypto mindset course before it closes today. Yes, guys,
Yup,
get in there.
get in there, guys.
There's 4,000 plus y'all in here, and we only got 5.5K likes. Yo, we should be having 10K likes easily, man. We got a bunch of y'all in here, man. So if you guys want to support, go ahead and get that crypto course, man. Because at the end of the day, you don't get the privilege to be able to chase your goddamn dream and be a fucking artist, guys.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be Van Gogh, man. And if you do end up being Van Gogh, you'll become famous after you fucking die. Most artists never get their flowers while they're alive.
While they're alive, yeah.
So you need to go ahead, man, and be real and operate in reality as a man. Your value as a man is determined by how much money you earn to a significant degree. I hate to say it like that. Even if you're a good-looking guy, you ain't gonna marry no bad chick that's gonna take care of you, my friends. You gotta fucking get that money and have everything together. You must be the complete package. And cryptocurrency, guys, investing in it, especially nowadays with the Fed going up, there's going to be some crazy opportunities. We know Bitcoin's going to hit under 20K. We know Ethereum's going to get hit under 1,000. This is going to be one of the biggest opportunities. And this coming from a guy that's a real estate investor, guys. I'm not even a fucking crypto guy, but I understand that it's the future.
Guys, you want to create wealth? Literally through the right steps, get in the course. It's wealth transfer, man. You get in at the right time, you capitalize on that, right moves, you make money.
There's no excuse to be fucking poor as a man in 2022, bro, at all. And honestly, even if you make 50K per year, a lot of the girls on the panel here are going to laugh at you, bro. So I would say most girls want a guy that's earning about 100K a year, man. And that's totally doable in today's day and age, you know? And I don't want to hear no fucking excuses. You get a side hustle, you can make that money.
Yep.
You know? Sneeko,
Sneeko.
It's not a dream, it's a reaction.
There you go.
And then what else?
15 up, Chris?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw... and then we're going to turn it to the ladies to go ahead and bring up
questions.
point. Yeah, you guys can bring up a point of topic. Anything
could
you
grill
guys
us,
might have
roast
disagreed
us.
with, maybe question, whatever it may be, and we'll turn it to y'all. to control the
Blake
show's
Adderall.
topic. I'm 5'5", a decent with game, and would pull girls who 7 to 8 after talking to like 50 girls and sometimes a 10. But once I got my income up to 6,500 every 2 weeks after taxes, it's been way easier to get these girls. Shout out to Fresh and Fit, invest in yourself. And that's from Blake Adro. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
And I guarantee you, the money helps, but it's more confidence than anything else.
Yeah.
Confidence came.
Absolutely. That's why a lot of trust fund babies are not attractive to women. It's because they didn't work to get the fucking money.
Yep.
So they didn't build the character to become an attractive man. My buddy is 45, married this girl, keeps telling him she loves him. We are watching live. What should he do? She won't leave her husband for him. And that's from JB Lawn Services.
What?
He's 45. He married this girl. She keeps telling him she loves him. We're watching live. What should he do? She
think
won't
he's
leave
trolling.
her husband for him.
Why are you dealing with a married chick, bro? If your guy really is like, that's just a scarcity mindset. Anyway, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Don't deal with married women, guys. It's really not fucking
That's
worth
bad
it, man.
karma too, man.
So, guys, get in the fucking course.
Yes.
Maverick Uchia, $50. She capped so much she can't even remember her own verbal offenses. Okay. Vaughn B. Drake rejected model shorty because she ain't have a body. She crazy as Paige from Degrassi too. Myron, buy more caps with my donation. I appreciate that, my friend. You have anything you want to say back to Vaughn B? Ms. Drake?
No.
Okay.
All right. Garage Man Teddy.
If Cardi B and Smiley had a baby, it would be third for Myron. If Rihanna and Kevin Durant had a baby, it would be the orange shirt in the corner.
It's a dress.
Just.
And then if Cardi B and Smiley had a baby, it would be 3 for Myron.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I don't know if you know Smiley, but
I don't know Smiley. I know Cardi B, but not
she's one of the girls on our team. Vaughn B, Shorty need a new era endorsement. Yes, a lot of hats. Vaughn B, Shorty need a new era endorsement again. Thank you so much. I
Sure,
appreciate
Vaughn
that,
B,
my
man.
friend. And then we got V Rob Entertainment. Question for the ladies: would you give a guy a chance if he's attractive enough, a U.S. Marine, in shape, only 5'3", around 100K a year, and loves anime? Hit me with the truth, ladies. Oh, this nigga.
No. My boyfriend loves anime.
Let's hit the couch.
night.
Miss Pink,
Yeah.
5'3", Marine, 100K a year. What was the other stats?
Loves anime.
Loves anime.
Yeah.
5'3".
Chris, what are the other stats?
5'3", 100K. Married. Sorry, no. Marine, in shape. Loves anime.
He doesn't sound that bad, I guess.
I
guess.
Goddamn. Okay.
There's your
That's
answer,
fine.
bro.
No, yeah, keep it real. Yeah, he said hit him with the truth. So
yeah, he doesn't sound bad. I mean, I'll think about it.
I'll think about it. That's a no. Okay, fantastic. What about Drake? You're 6 foot, so is that automatic disqualifier?
I'm 6'2". I can't do that. I can do
Okay.
5'8" and up. I can't.
Okay.
All right. What about you?
Depends on personality, because he can have all that and he might be like.
Okay, let's say he's cool. Would you do it?
I guess.
Damn, I guess.
Nope. Okay, what about you?
It's tough out here.
Yes, sir.
You would? Okay.
5'2". No.
Nope. What's the disqualifier? The height?
I just heard I don't know. Like I've heard negative things
It's the
about being with
cartoons
a
for me.
guy in like the army.
Yes. Oh my goodness, that part.
Like.
And the height. I'm 5'3", so I don't know. I want him a little taller.
Okay.
Okay.
Nope. Why not?
Just no.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
Military men are scary, so no.
Nope.
The height disqualifies.
Nope.
I can't deal with
Nope.
the height. I'm sorry. I'm 5'4". You need to be at least 5'7", 5'8".
University of Miami, you
minimum.
gonna save this man?
Yeah, I actually would. He
Okay.
sounds like in shape, he's on his shit. And they also like people in the army, they wake up at like 6 a.m. every day. Like he'll motivate me to get up.
I'm just going to sleep at 6 a.m.
Okay,
All right, cool.
period.
And then what about you?
I would totally give him a chance if he didn't watch anime around me. I hate that shit.
Wow.
Damn.
That's so cruel.
Oh,
Damn.
It's
I
the
feel you.
cartoon. Shit drives me crazy.
All right, fair enough. There's actually a wage gap in this country when you compare men and women working the same exact job. Women get paid 6 cents on the dollar more. Google just paid $9 million in bonuses to men.
J.
That's from
Dawalu.
JD Walu, $50. Yeah, and they've shown this, man. When you actually compare apples to apples, women actually do earn more than men in some cases, man. Actually, in a lot of cities in the United States, I don't know if you ladies know this, women are starting to out earn men.
Of course.
I foresee in the next 20 years, there actually came out with an article, I think it was Cornell University, one of these Ivy League schools came out with an article, and they said that there's a lack of economically attractive men in today's dating market.
Yeah. And think about it. Even OnlyFans, women are now taking power because they can make money from their phone.
Yep. Even girls that are fucking bums make 10K a month on OnlyFans, which is automatically now you're in the top 10, 15% of earners.
Yeah.
You know, you're mildly attractive, selling feet pictures, whatever. You can make $100 grand a year.
Well, she not a bum, but she making that money.
Well, I meant bum as in like she's not attractive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. or she doesn't post. I know girls that make 100K a year on OnlyFans and they're bums. They post like once a month.
Once a month.
I mean, as in like work ethic. You know, they could easily make way more money, but
Like lazy.
they're lazy.
Gotcha.
You know,
okay.
a lot of strippers are like that too. I'll be honest. You know, like they'll go to the club, dance once. Okay, I made $3,000. That's enough for rent and my bills. Fuck that. I ain't going back.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the other thing too. Like, men and women look at money differently too. You guys can go ahead and call me a sexist asshole, but I genuinely believe if you take a man and he makes $1,000 a day, he'll tell himself, if I do this 30 days, if I do this every day of this month, I'll make 30K a month. If a woman makes $1,000 a day, she'll be like, all right, I'll work 3 days and I can fucking chill the rest of the time. I don't got to go back to work. Fuck
I'm
this shit.
tired.
Men and women look at money a lot differently. Like what I've noticed is that men look at money as a marker of status. Women look at money as a means to an end. I need this to get my rent paid, get a bag, go on a trip, etc. Women are way more invested in experiences versus earning money from a status standpoint.
Absolutely.
I mean, and if you guys don't believe me, I mean, women are 80% of the consumer base.
I mean, it might be because I have 5 brothers, but I totally do not agree with you on that.
Okay. Why so? I mean, women control
Because
3/4 of
everything
that
feels.
too.
I mean, to me, everything feels like means to an end to me. I'm not. I don't know. That's just my say. You're like, oh, women are saying, oh, it's like, oh, you only make $3,000 a month and then you're good because then you can buy your bag and everything.
Yeah.
But men will be like, oh, I make $1,000
On
a
average.
day and then $30,000 a month. It's like, I don't know.
Generally.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, generally,
Yeah, I'm
men and
confused by
women.
You might be an
stance.
exception, but generally, most women, if they make money,
I mean, I know a lot of hustlers. Okay.
maybe in your field.
So
I think men are definitely more frugal with their money.
Yes.
Not only
Yeah,
do women have a
for
lot more
sure.
expenses, but like my mom and me, we're big spenders. But like everybody we know, the guys, they like
Like
save their
my
money.
argument is that when women make money to procure things,
Yeah.
men make money for status purposes.
Right.
Women, like, you know, for a woman's status, no one gives a fuck about a woman's status. A woman that's a peasant can marry a man and become a queen. It doesn't work the other way around. So men understand status is extremely important, right? So my thing is, like you said, is a means to an end. That might be you. Hey, there might be some girls that are hustlers. I'm not saying all women are lazy. Don't extrapolate that. I'm simply saying women are less incentivized to work for the same reasons that men do. Like women want to go on trips. Women, and this is a fact. 80% of the consumer base is female, and 3/4 of the debt in the United States is controlled by women.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it now.
You know, 75% of debt is controlled by women. So,
that Afterpay in Klarna. Getting the girls.
Saying what? What Klarna?
Afterpay in Klarna.
What's Klarna?
It's
like-
payment. It's when you pay for something online, like clothes and stuff, and they like
Do
do like
monthly
4
payments?
payments.
There you go. I mean, yeah. I mean,
It's
if,
like
if
online
women
credit.
like stop buying shit, the economy will collapse.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know, so like, because you know, guys don't give a fuck. I mean, look at me, dude. I've had these clothes for years. Like, this is a shirt that we wear, and I've had these swim trunks since like 2010. Like,
I mean,
guys don't give a fuck.
since I met you, you've had those pants.
Pretty much.
It's been almost 2 years.
Yeah. Well, I've had it since like 2010. That's what I'm telling you.
Wow.
I got clothes from like 2008. I don't give a fuck. Like, and a lot of guys think this way. Like, men.
Not me.
Yeah. Well, yes, not you. You are a fashionable individual, sir.
Somewhat.
Fresh, just shot you a DM and hope to come on the show soon and support y'all. I have a podcast of my own, the Wealthy Podcast, and look forward to talking to you guys soon.
All right, I'll check.
I work on the railroad and I make $6,500 every 2 weeks, and there are no females working on the ground lifting heavy. And the ones that do work for the railroad are working inside or doing minor things if they are outside that don't require risk of getting hurt.
All right, Blake.
If patriarchy doesn't let women work in STEM, how are all of her friends in STEM? The delusion is over 9K. Do you have anything you want to say back to Benzo?
Well, that's why they I was saying how they were making scholarships for women to incentivize women. So I never said they.
So they're doing everything they can to get women into STEM, and they're still not choosing to go to STEM to include free money to go to school.
No, I said they are getting in STEM now.
But they're still
Because
not
of-
choosing to go
because
into
of
those
the
career fields.
incentives,
Yeah,
because
but
of
they're
the
still not getting in those career fields. They take the degree and go work at an art studio.
And then there's no awareness about STEM because I don't know what that is.
Yo, you know what's funny?
Wait.
When I was in school, right? This might be anecdotal as well, but like when I was in school, right, for tech, we had a class of maybe 50 people. 50, maybe there were like 8-year-olds in there, right? out of 8 girls in that class, 7 of them said it was just too hard, they're bored, and they just left. The last one I stayed happened to finish the course and even do the actual field. She went into like something kind of like pet thing. I'm like, bro, what the?
Yeah.
So it's like, man, they do it, but then they really don't want to do it after.
Yeah. I mean, I will say this, like in the medical field, things are starting to equalize. There's more female doctors now coming in. It's almost 50-50 damn near in medical schools and with, in law school.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like the physical manual labor jobs, you're not going to find female electrician, female plumbers, power linesmen, construction workers. They might be a construction manager, but that's not the same as a construction worker.
Yeah.
We're not the same physically.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Yeah. And that's not to say men are better than women. I'm just saying men
We have
are
different roles to play.
men are far more risk tolerant than women are. It's from a biology standpoint. Women are less risk tolerant because they have to be more risk averse because women carry children.
That's true.
Why do you think they say, hey, women and children off the boat? Men, y'all niggas got to stay. Why? Think about that. Like, why has that always been around for decades? Because men are the more expendable commodity. Yeah. Women carry the next generation of human beings.
Yeah, you guys create life.
You got one man and 100 women.
That's
you
huge.
can go ahead and still propagate a society. You have 100 men and 1 woman. We're fucking extinct. This is why women are a protected class. It is what it is. And it's been that way for a while. I'm not arguing against it. I just acknowledge it.
I don't know why I'm thinking about I Show Speed and that girl.
Oh yeah.
If two people are alive.
What's up, bro?
Who gonna stop?
Who gonna stop me? This nigga, man. All right, Roller, you got to change the title to the theoretical male, okay? Jay Martin, we do not live in a patriarchy in America. The judicial, educational, legal, corporate, law enforcement, financial, and political systems all cater to women. Yes, I agree with that. Divorce, custody, arrest, military service, affirmative action, college enrollment, Zoe, natural, dear God. You have anything you want to say back to that?
It's too long to respond to.
Okay, fair enough.
And by the way, Kuma-san.
I would agree that we don't live in a patriarchy either.
Say, make sure no
I'm
one's
sick.
Right here.
Nobunaga?
You disagree?
Oh, what?
Someone said they're sick? I don't know.
Oh, no. My boobs are natural. Okay. Next topic.
Most female artists get their fans because of their looks, not actual talent. Cardi B don't write her own music, nor does Beyonce, Rihanna, etc., etc. But JM Nas all do. Top male artists write their own music. Top females, men write it for them. And that's Nobunaga, $100. I will say this too. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but if you guys look at like the top female influencers, what platforms did they dominate?
OnlyFans?
TikTok, Instagram. Well, I mean, OnlyFans, I guess you could. I'm talking about like free social media.
Oh.
OnlyFans, women dominate that regardless, which that's sexist, by the way, because women make way more money on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just kidding around. The pornography industry is always going to pay women more. It is what it is. But what I was saying was like, if you look at like the social media platforms that women dominate, it's TikTok, Instagram, etc., right? But you look at like the longer form content, men dominate YouTube. And my argument, this is a theory, right? I think for men, you have to be far more entertaining to be able to hold people's attention than a woman. If you're an attractive woman, cool, you can get people to click and everything else like that, but you have to have charisma. You have to be able to, entertain people for a longer period of time. So this is why in general, I've come to realize most comedians are men, right? That are funny versus they're just like an invisible burden of performance on men that you have to be entertaining because your looks are not going to help you. No one gives a fuck about a man's handsomeness, realistically speaking. It's not going to open doors for you the same way that a woman's beauty is.
That's true.
It's like, yeah, you look good, but you're corny. You're handsome, but you're corny, and you can't go back.
Yeah, there's
That's what it
a lot of
is.
guys that are like in our community too that are like good-looking guys that are virgins.
It happens.
Like it's very common. So
Jay Foreign.
Yeah, official rating for tonight's show starting from Pink Top 6, Hall of Fame capper and WNBA starting point guard capper -10. Miss
6.
Mom 6. 6.
Unknown species, no rating.
Okay.
8.
BBL is giving a 6.
Their mom on the panel 5.
Wait. Yay, I got spared.
Am I the unknown species?
No, he read it, everybody, so we're counting it wrong.
Wait, no. Who's the unknown species?
Oh my god.
Bro.
There is no species.
Oh, it's
Nolly.
So look, 6 is Pink. Hall of Fame
I'm a
capper.
-10.
Yep. -10.
And then 6.
Yep, on the couch. And then
6.
Miss Wear Makeup for half the year is a 6. 6.
Oh,
Orlando.
Okay. Unknown species is an entrepreneur.
Oh, entrepreneurs, unknown species. Okay.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
8.
He gave you an 8, Dollface 8, and then
8.
BBL's giving. Okay.
Oh,
He gave it 8, but people
Okay.
giving it 6.
Okay. And then who let their mom on the panel?
Oh.
Yeah.
You got six. You got six.
Okay.
And then you're the mom on the panel,
Yeah,
allegedly.
Mom. Yeah. Oh.
We love milk, so.
Oh, you know why? It's because she's wearing like a gym outfit that like moms would wear.
Yeah.
In the morning. Yeah.
It's a
Okay. That's
jumper.
why. That's why he said that shit.
Shout out to all the milks.
Yeah.
Okay, so ladies,
Soccer
now it's
mom. Yeah,
your turn.
your turn, right?
To ask us a question on the panel. Last thoughts on the show. Anything you had a question about on the show during the show, you can ask it to us here. Why do you guys flake? Why do you guys ghost? Whatever you want to know, we got y'all. Oh, I guess we can start here. I guess.
I don't have anything right now, but you can come back to me.
Thoughts on the show?
Oh, it's good. It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
Cute.
Misogyny. Awesome. What about you?
Just thank you guys for having me on the show. I love the debate. I love Money Mondays, so that's one thing I'll agree with y'all on.
There you go.
So-
Okay. Shout out to you watching Monday Mondays. One of our best segments. What about you?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for having us. I don't have anything to really add on or complain.
You were very on point with your talking points because you know what's going on. That's awesome.
It's my truest opinion.
All right.
It was a great show.
Lovely, Dollface. Lovely.
Yeah. Profound.
What about you?
It was good.
Okay, so
no, I'm not
shout out to
gonna lie. Like,
Publix.
my head definitely hurts, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
I learned something. It was good.
No, I do want to add something. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I apologize to cut you guys off. I felt like at some point, like everything got lost, and it was
Yes,
like
I agree.
like we kept going in a circle. In a way,
When?
we kept going in a circle.
At what part?
Take a
There was
shot.
a few circles. There was a few
We
circles.
kept going in a circle with Drake.
That was just
and
entertainment.
then it just,
That
I
was just
kind of got
entertainment.
like, okay, we get it. Bam, can we move on? But we weren't really moving on. That's it.
Okay, well, what do you want to talk about then?
No, it was only then. I
wish
guess
there
I
was
was
more
more
questions.
tired of hearing the same thing
Mm-hmm.
in a circle, and I just wanted everybody to move on
I agree.
to whatever the next topic was.
If you want to move on, then you got to come up with something. How you gonna say, "Oh, move on," and then, okay, what do you want to talk about? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? What did you learn, Miss Orlando?
Oh, me? I feel like I learned a lot this time.
Like?
I didn't know.
I'm gonna ask a question because the girls always drop the ball on this. Anytime we turn it to them, they don't know what to fucking say.
I think they're tired.
Yeah, see, it's a lot harder than you guys thought, huh? Running a podcast, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you had a
props
question?
to you.
Oh, go ahead.
It's kind of off topic.
Go ahead.
anything.
That's the whole purpose of this. Is supposed to be off topic. To
Okay.
turn it to you guys.
Okay. So why do you guys say they don't want a relationship, but like they act like it? Like they do everything you would do in a relationship, but they're like, but I don't want to be in a relationship.
They want to keep fucking.
They want
They want to keep hitting.
They just want to
Right.
fuck.
They want the crutches, girl.
They just
I
want
want to keep
access to you,
fucking.
girol.
So let me act like I do. Let me act like I like you. And that
Yeah.
way, it's,
Why
that's
did you
how
get
it's
to that
done.
She got it.
She got it.
She got that experience from 24. You know what I'm saying?
She knows the game.
Yeah, she knows the game. Yeah, but no, it's all about keeping you on the hook so that they continue to extract sex from you while simultaneously making you feel special.
Facts.
Don't let them play with
I have
you.
a question though. Like when like as far as men doing that, what would be the cutoff for you guys where you would be like, okay, like I'm getting used
to the point that
That's
you
for each
don't
lady.
enjoy that
Depends the
anymore.
girl, each girl.
No, I was just saying, like, when would you want to be cuffed? Like
Yeah.
third month, second month? Don't y'all know within like
2
a
weeks?
month of knowing a girl,
You
right?
should know.
Where do you
Men
know?
Men know from like the first moment.
We vet a girl for we tell every
At least
guy
a
vet a
year.
girl for a year.
At least.
No.
Stop it.
Hold on, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I say that.
Why?
This might hurt your guys' feelings. I get hit with the.
dare you?
But the reality is, most
Misogyny.
modern day women are not wife material
Yep.
whatsoever,
They're forced.
and don't deserve a relationship of significant consequence with a guy that's worth a damn.
And actually, people can change over time. So if you give it time, people will tell you who they really are.
The average woman
Yeah.
is gonna value likes and comments on Instagram from random men versus like supporting and taking care of her man or cooking for him. That's the truth.
See,
What's
that's
so funny?
That's a problem too. You guys,
I'm not even active on social media anymore. I feel like I got a man. It's like I don't even care about posting pictures. It's like, yo, I'm in a relationship now. I don't.
Yeah.
If I use my social media, it's really for work. Like I
Yeah.
post, I'm here tonight. I'm here next week, and come see me. That's
Yeah.
it. Like,
Mm.
I have
but
a
prior to
question.
that,
When you're not
picture every
done.
day.
Yeah, but here's the thing that I tell girls all the time: like your past can come back and haunt you.
Yeah,
Like
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So like you can, a girl might like find herself and say, "Oh, I'm changing." the guy might say, "Fuck that! Like, why am I gonna go ahead and accept you now when I can just go get a younger girl that doesn't do this, that doesn't have a past? Why am I gonna pay full price for the car when I can go get one with 0 mileage?"
Well, most of these younger girls
That's the
now,
truth.
But how are they?
they lose. Like
I
the
don't
thing
know
is,
about
I think as men get older, and you like, yeah, that advice is good probably a couple of years ago, but in this dating market now, it's so savage. Like
Younger girls, they want to hop and hop and hop on
Girls are
whoever.
gross at this point. Like what?
I mean, you could have a baby and just just have a baby with her
Let
or
me ask a
whatever.
question to the ladies real fast. We'll start on the couch on this one. What do you think the average body count of the average woman at 25 years old? We'll start with Miss Pink.
At 25?
Yeah, 25 years old. What do you think the average 25-year-old woman's body count is?
I'll say 5 to 6.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ms. Drake?
I hope not.
2 to 4.
What was that?
2 to 4. Like
Average woman, 25 years old.
yeah,
Single.
2 to 4.
Okay. All right. What about you? Not yourself. I'm talking about the ladies. Don't attribute this number to yourself. I'm saying
No, I'm
even
saying
in general.
in general. Like,
In general.
Look,
Okay.
this is like
Yeah.
this like understanding of most people. Like you can look throughout the country, right? You look in the Midwest. What's the people
Just
are
pick
not
a number.
I told you already.
No,
I
she
said 2 to 4.
she said 2
I
to
said
4.
my number.
Okay.
I'm just defending it.
What about
'cause
you?
Like, attacked it.
How many?
I would say like this generation. I have seen some stuff. So
Yeah.
2022.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give out like 10 to 15.
Okay.
15 to 17.
Okay. That's interesting.
You said
17.
25,
25 years old. Yep.
15 to 20.
Okay.
I'd say like 5 to 10.
Okay.
30.
Okay.
Damn.
I don't know where. Yeah, 30.
I would think 15 to 20.
Okay.
I would say perhaps I hang out with women or girls that are more sexually open, sexually experienced because I'm 28.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of my younger friends that are like less than 25 have a body count of like 50, 80, up to 100. And I'm one of the lowest. And I'm
Yeah.
only 28.
Yeah.
I'm only in my 20s because I was married for a few years. Then I've been in long relationships.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like perhaps if I didn't have all these relationships, my body count will definitely be more than 20, 30. I will probably be in my 50s, just like
Okay.
the rest of my friends.
All right. What about you?
Yeah, the relationship girlies keep it low, but I would say 30 if they're like a single
Mhm.
woman
Okay.
and
What
at
about you?
25.
30, 40.
Okay. Question. You get to pick your son's wife's body count. What is that number? Bam. Right here.
All right, 30.
Okay. Your son's wife's body count?
How old is he?
He's 35. He's a multimillionaire, successful.
Oh no.
How old's the
What?
wife? How old is she?
You can tell me the age and what the body count should be. Go ahead. Shoot.
Wait, he's 35.
He's 35, multimillionaire, successful.
Okay.
What should his wife's body count be? And let's say she's 22
She's 22.
or
He's
25. Let's say
35.
25 because men want women that are younger. Let's keep it real. No one wants 35-year-old woman. Go ahead.
Okay. She's
I'm being
25.
They don't want somebody that looks 35.
Bro, like it's men want youth and beauty. Like, is this fucking news for
Yeah,
people?
they look. Why you think people value their youth? Like,
Yeah.
it's their looks.
You know, and the only difference between a nigga that's a multimillionaire and a regular guy is a multimillionaire could put his foot down and say, "Yeah, I want young bitches, suck my dick. I got fuck you money." That's the
Well,
difference.
that's still a small percentage, but that's cool.
Yeah, but that's what the percentage that women are chasing after. So anyway, your son, multimillionaire, 35 years old, 25-year-old chick. What's her body count?
30.
You want it to be 30? Okay.
I mean, I don't see a problem.
Okay. What about you? Your son.
I would say 5 to 10. She needs to know how to please him, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
As many as it's needed to keep him satisfied. It could be either 1, 2, or whatever. It's really as long as you're
You're the
sexually
mom.
satisfied.
He's a somebody.
I want him to be sexually satisfied. I don't want to think about that, but as long as you're happy intimately, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Dollface? What's this girl's got a body count? What do you want it to be?
It can't be no more than 2 hands.
Okay.
So
I would say like under like 20.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 to 10. She needs some experience with my son.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I feel like whatever my son is okay with.
Yeah.
Right. But like,
All right.
I don't care.
as long as he's safe.
Okay.
And she's safe.
Wow. This is crazy. Okay. What about you? What do you want? Wife's body count. He has a lot to lose. What do you want her to body count to be?
How old was she again? You said 25.
25.
Under 10.
Under 10. Okay. On the couch.
Same.
Same.
10.
10. Okay.
Under.
What about-
10, yeah.
Under 10.
For
Okay.
that age, yeah.
Under
Okay.
10.
Ms. Drake.
2 to 4.
2 to
for
4?
Virgin if possible. Like realistically. I mean,
Wow.
like, shit, I got virgin friends. Like I do. I know several girls that are
I do
virgins.
too.
Period. Shout out virgin.
You know what I mean? I think
friends.
we all know girls that are still virgins. It's like,
Okay.
is it for reasons? Like, oh,
Okay. And then what about you?
Yeah, under
Okay.
10.
Under 10. I will say this. As much as you guys may hate Drake, she is actually on the money. And the reason why is because we actually did an episode on this on female promiscuity in regards to relationships and marriage. We found that the magic number tends to be after 6 partners, there's a increase
Breaking
in
point.
divorces
Yeah.
and breakups. So if you want your son to have a happier, longer term marriage, under 6 has a higher likelihood of success. Does that mean if a girl has a 10 body count, she's not going to be marriage material? I'm not saying that, but she does have a higher propensity to initiate divorce.
What?
Yes.
Wait. So
I don't.
Because she knows what she likes. So
I could see that.
Yeah,
But-
I could
but
see
women
that.
do
Well,
initiate divorce a lot more.
To be
Yeah, they
fair,
initiate 80% of
Yeah.
divorces.
if you had multiple partners, right, some may not measure up, if you know what I mean, in that manner.
Mhm.
And you might start to miss those
Yeah.
partners or miss what you don't have. And you
Right.
might
Yeah.
you might wonder, say, you know what, this guy's cool and all, but like he ain't measuring up. I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And you'll or you'll
That makes
your
sense.
priorities will be fucked up. You'll prioritize sexual satisfaction over a man that is dutiful and takes care of you and the children. This is why so many nice guys get divorced. You
That's
know?
true.
Yeah, facts.
No,
So-
no,
Wait,
no,
can I
wait,
ask
can I say
some-
something? Okay, I'll let
Well,
whoever.
I think
Who was that?
Whoever
Oh, I
else
don't
wants
care
to
who
say
goes
something.
first. It's okay.
Okay,
I
Drake.
was pretty much just gonna say, oh Jesus, I'm a Drake now.
Yep.
I'm gonna make
Never
my son that now. Basically all I'm saying is like I think the majority of women want divorces because like society sets women up to have these very extremely high expectations for divorce. You know, at the end of the day, like most women think like marriage is gonna be this like fairyland, like
Yeah.
la la la, butterflies, fairies, and it's like, you know, it's a duty, it's a job at the end of the day. So when you that's pretty much why there's
It's
so
true.
much divorce. You know, at the end of the day, like that's why. You
yeah,
know,
I think we lie to women and tell them there's a couple reasons. Number one, we tell them they can do better, and we tell them that they're pretty no matter how they really look. A lot of girls
well,
have an overinflated sense of self-worth. Go ahead.
that's good and all, but I just think that, you know, it also applies to men. Like men aren't really doing in today's society, they're not coming from a place of masculinity
Yeah,
in
I
the
agree.
situations. They're not
I agree.
taking because at the end of the day, like I'm a woman, right? I am
I hope so.
I'm shit. I'm designed to be selfish, like selfish, not selfless. You're a man. You're designed to be selfless. You're designed to give yourself up for
Oh, shit.
for yourself,
Stink of spin.
for a family, for your like literally for like if you marry me, right? If we get in an altercation, you got to protect me no matter what the situation is. You protect me, you protect you. Men can give themselves up for country, family, women, their religion, whatever. Men are designed to be selfless at the end of the day. So, you know, if you're in a like situation like marriage, it's like, yeah, maybe it doesn't benefit men that much, but I would say like tough shit. You're a man. Get your shit together, you know.
Marriage
This
actually
is
has
your-
like no benefits for men at all.
yeah, but I would say like I don't care. Like you're a man. That's your duty. That's how you add and provide value to society. That's
Yeah,
how
a lot of
you
guys
add and
get bullied.
provide.
A lot of guys get bullied into marriage. Yes.
I'm not being a dick about it, but I'm just saying like you're a man.
Yeah.
Like it sucks. I would never like I'm saying I would never want to be a man, but that's your duty to provide marriage to a woman that's of value. I'm not saying you have to like marry one of these girls that are out here twerking to Cardi B WAP in front of an Olive Garden or anything, but I am saying that it's like it's your duty in order to, you know, further society.
Yeah. So question for you, knowing since you're obviously very aware of the risks that men take in marriage, right? And knowing that, you know, 80% of the divorce initiated by women, men lose half their money, alimony, 90% of it is paid from men to women, and there's a higher than 95% chance you're not going to see your children because women overwhelmingly win child custody battles. Is it fair for a guy to want to date a girl that doesn't have that much of a past to mitigate risk?
No, I would say
Wouldn't that be smart?
Like for one, if it was my son, no, I don't want him to date a woman that has like a ridiculous weird past where she's like thinks Cardi B is a cool person and she's like, oh, I'm doing this. Like, look, but whatever. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just
Yeah.
saying like that's one, no, you don't as a man deserve that. But I am saying at the same time, it's like that's, you know,
Your role.
that's your job. That's
Okay.
your
Yeah.
that's
Fair
your
enough.
job as a man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I I can't sit here and tell you like, okay, yeah. Also the marriage rates, like if you're gonna come here and say like, oh, 50% of people get divorced. That's not true. That's very much like I'm not trying to get myself canceled, but that's a specific media, right? That's feeding you this information that wants you to believe that because they don't want you to get married. Because when you get married, you are, making a strong marriage is a very good thing. So I hope that on this podcast, if you're talking to these men, I really hope that you're telling them to aspire to marriage.
Hell no. We tell them don't get married.
Exactly. But you're feeding into like a very feminist, like, way of thinking.
Here's the thing.
It's very
Feminism,
manipulated.
But here's the thing. If I told you, right, I get what you're saying, because you're obviously speaking from the female perspective. Marriage benefits women. Cool. Fantastic.
No, I'm not.
But,
I'm just saying that as a man, like if you are like, oh, I don't want marriage at all. It's like, you're actually thinking from a feminine perspective. You're being selfish.
Well, here's the thing.
Like,
guys have to be nowadays. That's what I'm trying to say. The marketplace has changed. The dating marketplace has changed. If I told you that you jump out of a plane and there's a 90% chance your parachute is going to not deploy, would you jump out the plane?
No, of course not.
Okay, so why would I tell a guy to go and get married when you're signing a contract with someone that is 100% incentivized to break that contract? They get all the benefits.
Yeah, but I would say that at the end of the day, like, you're a man, you have to contribute to society. Like, at the end of the day, you do have to.
How does me being married contribute to society?
I don't know about that. I don't know about whatever.
Because here's the thing. I get it. Like in an optimal world, trust me, I believe in a nuclear family and marriage.
I believe in a nuclear family. I think that's the way to move forward. And I think that
the nuclear family is required for society to be successful.
But you're telling men not to aspire to that. And it's like, I understand it when you have girls out here that are like showing their ass cracks on Instagram. Exactly. It's like you have a video of them showing their literal like, fuck, there's some comedian calls it a fried butterfly, like to show your like literally like asshole, right, on Instagram, which is like, it's disgusting, right?
Okay, here's the thing. Let's say I own a pizza shop, right?
Yeah.
And I got a bunch of guys that are fantastic fucking pizza makers. However, all the dough is bad.
Yeah.
Would it be responsible for me to tell them to go ahead and make that pizza and spin that fucking dough anyway and sell it to customers?
No. I get where you're coming from, but all the dough isn't bad. Like it's not.
Hold on. A majority of the dough is bad. And it's a hit or miss if the dough is gonna fucking give our clients stomach virus or salmonella.
No, I see it.
See
I
what I'm
where
saying?
you're coming from. And no, I do. But I'm just saying, like, also, like, where are men looking for women? It's like the majority
that
of you
doesn't
guys,
change anything.
It does change things.
Because
there are women out there that
like here's the thing. The way you're speaking right now, congratulations. You have a good head on your shoulders. 99% of women don't agree with you on that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They want to go ahead and be feminists. They want to chase their career. They want to make money.
So I'm trying to be like kind of quiet.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's peel the layer back. Let's use a little bit of common sense.
Yeah.
Why are you scared of being canceled? Think about that for a second.
I know exactly why, and it's like I run a woman-run business. I sell things to women.
Okay, you're missing the point. The reason why you're saying I don't want to get canceled is because saying I want a nuclear family and relationships are better together with men and women is considered controversial now.
No,
we're in a clown world.
because the current society wants men to be women and they want women to be men.
Exactly.
Even a lot of things. I'm not gonna lie to you. I agree with some of the stuff. Like I checked out your podcast before I came on. Obviously, I'm not gonna come on, and just be here with a man that's like truly misogynistic. I watched your stuff. I was like, oh, he's not that misogynistic. He has some of the same values.
Wait,
that right?
That
okay. So I came on. And I was like, okay, this is fine. But at the end of the day, like
Thanks.
Even you, who maybe some people would consider misogynistic. I think you're a little bit. Again, I'm not trying to get canceled, but I think you have some feminist views that I don't agree with. I'm very, very, very strict in my views.
I tell guys to get married, but not with the state involved if they're going to get married or leave the United States.
Yeah, that's what. But okay, the thing is, like, I've been in a relationship in the past that why was I in it? Because I wanted children. I wasn't in it because I wanted a marriage. I want children. Marriage is something that's going to benefit my children, right?
Yeah.
So I'm in it, and it's like, okay, it didn't work out. My next relationship, I'm still.
Who initiated the divorce?
The divorce?
Who initiated the divorce? You said it didn't work out.
My partner, because they weren't ready to have children.
Okay,
honestly.
he didn't want kids. Okay.
He was going back and forth, and he just wasn't like sometimes he wanted it, sometimes he felt unsure. I think majority of the men in today's society, and that's what I was kind of worried about. I was like, okay, this is a men's podcast. You're speaking to a lot of men, right?
Yeah.
So, that's kind of why I came on here, because I was like, I really hope that you're telling men to aspire to marriage in certain respects, and I really hope you're telling them to have a nuclear family. Because if you're telling them,
families are the backbone of a strong society.
Yes.
However,
I know.
You cannot
I
have a
understand.
nuclear family and sign a contract with someone that's incentivized
With
to break
retarded
it that
people.
can take
Yes,
your money.
I understand.
So I tell them, if you're going to get married, you can't get married with the state involved. And unfortunately, in the United States, it's almost impossible to do that. Therefore, you must either leave the country or get married in a way where the state is not involved. I'm not against marriage. I'm against marriage the way it's done today because it has a high failure rate. And the woman that you're going to marry more than likely has some kind of indoctrination and feminist views that she's going to go ahead and she can fuck you up at any time. So I'm speaking from a risk mitigation standpoint because men take all the risk when they get married.
That's pretty much the only reason I'm here is because I was really concerned that you were telling men to not aspire to marriage. And I think that's the only way that we have a strong society. I think that when you say like, oh, 50 to 60% of marriages end in divorce, that's not true. That's, liberal standpoint that people are feeding you that. Why do they want to feed you that? Because they want to break down the family. So it's like you come from a perspective of like, if you really look at it, the majority of families, if there's a real divorce, it's like
it's feminism that destroyed families.
But
it's feminism.
but like, yes, 100%. And I agree with you, but for majority of the time, like 50% divorce rate, that's in like very poor minority-based communities. And that does not make up the majority of marriage. Okay, so it's like you have a 25-year-old person that gets married and they have a college degree and they're well educated and they make a good amount of money. They're going to stay together. Okay, so marriage is a very
actually that's incorrect.
It's true.
When a woman has a college degree, it actually increases the likelihood that she's more likely to initiate divorce.
Look, you're talking to someone that dropped out of college, right?
It only works if the man is.
But I'm just telling you that this is like I'm
Yeah.
just telling you this from a statistical like. I'm not someone that believes in college. I dropped out of college my first year within 4 months because I was like, look, for what I want to do, like I need money.
But
I
for
don't
women,
need
it's no.
to be educated. Yeah, I know. Like, dude,
But you were just saying like a college degree increase. I'm
telling you people, but what I'm saying that is from a standpoint of status. These are not people in shit.
What, Drake?
You know what I'm.
You're missing the point.
You know where I'm coming
saying,
from. I'm just saying that people, the divorce rate is
you're
not
not
as
articulating
high.
yourself. So let me
I'm
clarify
not.
for you. The woman, you're not at all. The woman. I'm arguing if the woman has an advanced degree, or she makes money, or she's in a breadwinner position, that dramatically increases the likelihood of divorce. However, if the man is in a breadwinner situation, or he's the educated one, that increases the likelihood that divorce will go down. But it does not change the fact that divorce in itself is a very high likelihood when you get married, and it's initiated by women in general.
Okay, but
So
I'm not
it's just
talking about breadwinner situation. Like somebody that I'm saying like is a woman that's college educated. I'm not saying
She's more likely to divorce.
No, okay, yes, but I'm just telling you I don't want to say it like in a
Okay,
I don't
we're
get
gonna
it.
move on to the
I don't
next.
get it.
We're gonna move on to the next.
You know I'm correct.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So thoughts on the show?
Help me. But
Well,
it's nice being back. You guys are
If you want to do 2 more
awesome.
hours, we can. So
No.
up to you.
Me will run out for
Not
this.
today.
No.
But I do have a question,
Mo
which
on
I
run.
was trying to ask way ahead of time. About the topic with the money or body question. You can answer that since you're the only guy left.
He's coming back.
Yes. So money or body?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, body, yeah.
Body?
Yeah, I
Men
mean,
don't care about money
men don't care about money.
unless they don't have money.
Then they do.
But
That's
if
a
a man
problem.
is in a in a good financial position, they 10 times out of 10, they really don't give a fuck how much money you make.
So why do
Facts.
certain guys marry certain girls that are not really on their forfeit?
Because either they're being taken care of, or on some level they benefit them immensely, and they need them to move forward. So
They might be
it's
submissive,
like a stepping stone.
something that they never dealt with. It's many different things, but I don't
Yeah.
think money, it's really ever a factor. It's rarely ever a factor.
Oh, Sneeko had a very good question here, so we'll get to that. Okay, did I answer your question? Or no?
Wait, I had a question.
She had one too, bro.
No.
She
Damn. My
No,
bad.
no. Oh, you can answer her question.
What was her question? Go ahead.
Money or
Had to piss
body?
real quick.
It's okay.
Money or body?
Okay.
Money or body?
What would you choose from a girl?
Oh, body, 100%.
Right.
Man, I like. Here's the thing. I've noticed that there's like a scale. So the more money a man earns, the less he cares about the way a woman, how much money a woman makes. The less money a man earns, the more he starts to care about how much money a woman makes, because he's gonna bring that woman on as kind of his partner to help him pay for bills.
That's exactly what I said. Unless the man is broke, then he really doesn't
Yeah.
care how much we make.
Yeah. So that's typically the relationship I've come to realize with men and earning money. The more money they make, the less they care, and the more they're more interested in like replication value, right? So women aren't interested in survival value. Men are interested in replication value. The more money he makes, the less he's concerned with her survival value. He's more concerned with her replication value, and vice versa. Because women care about survival value, which comes from resources and shit. Go ahead.
You get a question?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, if you two were to like find a woman that fit your criteria,
yeah,
how would you like necessarily know if she was lying or not about her body count?
Oh, from behavior. It's obvious.
Yeah, behaviors.
So what if she grew like a tremendous amount?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so for example, you know, like when in the forest, right? Let's say you're walking and there's mud, you leave footprints. It can be washed away. But let's say you have a magnifying glass, or you have like one of those like archaeological tools, whatever, right?
Yeah.
You can
A DNA forensic person.
You can still see the footprints in the mud. The point is that like with a girl and her behavior, she may be able to mask some of the behavior per se, but over time she might slip up. You might see certain things like, okay, why is she like this? Because in her past, it's what she did before. So it's like, yes, she can mask it for a little period of time, but once again, you give somebody enough time, they'll tell you who they really are.
Yeah, we've done episodes like, you know, things that like give a, you know, that will tell you about a woman's like past, right?
Yeah.
Like what
10
10 steps to identify a girl that's for the streets or whatever. Like women that are promiscuous tend to have a bunch of different they have habits. And I'm not saying if she possesses one of these habits she's a hoe, but if she has a bunch of them together. The likelihood goes up dramatically. So there's just, you know, and we've identified them, like, you know, if she does drugs, if her phone's always cracked, she's not responsible, her car is fucking dirty,
constantly seeking attention.
you know, she constantly puts you know, provocative pictures of herself on the internet. Like these are all like things that if you have,
she drives a Nissan Altima.
Yeah.
I actually drive a Sentra, but okay.
That was a joke, that part. But there's a bunch of like characteristics that women that are promiscuous tend to have, and I'm not saying that if you have them, you're like one of them or two of them, you're a hoe. But if you have a bunch of them all together, it's you know, it's something to watch out for.
Yeah. And you say it's 10?
There's I mean, we've had episodes. There's a bunch. There's way more. There's
Yeah.
way more. We've been able to identify way more, because we've done a couple episodes on it. Some of them are subtle, some of them aren't. But my thing is this: does this mean that you can't like marry a hoe and turn her into a housewife? I'm not saying that. You can definitely find a woman that has a promiscuous past and, you know, turn her into a wife, right? If your frame is strong or whatever.
However,
what I tell guys is, why do that? Right? Why buy a car with 100,000 miles on it and hope that it's going to work efficiently when, if you have the market value and you're an attractive guy, you have the money to buy a car brand new. Why not get a brand new car with lower mileage versus buying a car that's used, hoping that it's going to give you the same, how do I say this, reliability, right? Because think about it, you're going to go on a cross country trip. You're going to drive from New York City all the way to Los Angeles. No maintenance on the car. Are you going to be more interested in buying a vehicle with zero mileage? Or are you going to go ahead and buy a car that has 100,000 miles on it?
Aren't older cars like more reliable? Girl.
To me, it's like whoever satisfies you the most.
Anyway,
I'm being serious.
because it's an analogy. The trip across country is marriage and a relationship. So the better the car, the smoother you can make that trip across. But the more fucked up the car, the more you have to stop. You have to do maintenance. Maybe the car fucks up and you got to take a bus for a couple miles. Like there's issues. Right? So, and I know I don't want to sound like an asshole and say, oh yeah, let's compare women to cars, but I'm just giving you guys an example so you can understand the male experience. Men tend to look at women as beauty objects. Women tend to look at men as success objects. That's why a man's status and money is so important to women, and a woman's beauty and youth is so important to a man. We're very different. We look for different things in each other, and it's okay to objectify each other. It's fucking reality. You know what I'm saying? Like if you guys would not be here right now if we were fucking losers. You wouldn't, and that's totally cool.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't be talking to y'all if you were ugly. So who cares? It's the truth.
That's facts.
And God forbid all the oil sticks that went into that car.
Oil sticks. So, but yeah, you can tell from traits. There's a bunch, man. There's a bunch. But you can tell from, like, I would say behaviors.
All right.
You know.
Sneeko had a very good question here.
Oh, was it?
$50.
Oh, how do you feel that literally everyone watching this thinks you're dumb?
Alvin Sam.
Irrelevant.
Anybody want? He's a big YouTuber.
Wait, I
Anybody
love
want to say anything?
Sneeko. I watch his interviews.
Oh, I think he was talking about you.
He's talking about you in particular.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, never mind.
Shout out Sneeko.
Alvin Sam
goes, even if more women today control wealth and debt, empirical studies, National Library of Medicine, found that rates of financial literacy among women is significantly lower than men. hit the misogyny button, Myron.
Misogyny.
Well, that comes back to what I told you guys before. Women don't have a natural proclivity to create wealth. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. Like a woman's survival value is not important, but a man's survival value is. Just like a man's replication value isn't that important. It might get your foot in the door, but if a dude's attractive but a loser, the novelty's gonna wear off, right? So
after a while,
after a while, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck? You're a fucking bum, bro! Like, get the fuck out of here! Why are you on my couch?" And you're gonna kick him out,
right?
So,
and then we're good.
All right, cool. And then last one, coach. Thoughts on the show?
It was really great. I have a question though. Like, what is the sole purpose of this show? Like, why did you guys start this podcast?
Well, my
it's
friend,
actually not a bad question.
Yeah,
it's a very good question. It's a
good question.
Fresh.
Sanka.
2 out of 2. 2 out of 3.
No, nigga.
Come on, man. You did 2 out of 3 with academics.
But you're not.
Come on, nigga. I'm better than Hack.
Yeah.
I gotta take the L. So this podcast first started like, I was doing fitness, he was doing pranks and everything else like that. And then we decided, hey, because I was working for the government, he was working in tech, we're pretty decent with the girls here in Miami. And we're like, yo, you know what, man? There's not many channels out there that teach guys how to get girls in like major cities, in a competitive place like Miami, because Miami's very competitive. It's tough to get girls here as a guy, right? Competing with NBA players and athletes, all this other fucking shit.
Drake, Future.
Drake, exactly.
Lil Wayne.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. So I was like, yo, we should do a podcast and like help guys out with this shit. So we started with like teaching guys how to use dating apps, using sugar sites to get girls without paying, like shit like that. And people really enjoyed the content. So we're like, okay, cool. And then we just kind of took off and we had our professional career. So I said, you know what, bro, let's take it to the next level. Like, let's fucking build this podcast studio. And then we just, took like 50, 60K, invested in the studio. It was a risk, but ended up working out. And we're here now. And we were just able to scale it up and people really enjoy the content and yeah.
Okay.
So
how come you guys like don't bring guys on the show? Like, why do you guys only?
We do.
Bring
We brought on
yeah, no,
Miguel,
but like, why is it
Barolo.
mostly
the
female?
You want to know why?
Yeah.
You want to know why?
Female
Because I'll keep it 1,000 with you. Women don't give a fuck what normal guys got to say.
Facts.
Well, yeah. Okay.
So what would be what point we bring guys on that are exceptional or have like some kind of skill or whatever, because we know
that status.
Not even it's status to a degree, but if they have this a skill that like can help guys out, because the reality is 90% of men are invisible to most women.
Okay. And do you guys bring women on here to actually listen to their opinions or to hold them accountable?
Yeah.
Well, we hear their opinions out. Most of the time, it's incorrect.
So you're basically trying to hold them accountable, basically.
No, we just tell them the truth.
Yeah.
Like, most guys are gonna lie to you and say like, "Oh yeah, you're right." We're like, "Nah, this is the facts here. If you like it, it's up to you." But the truth is the facts.
But
So.
yeah, with all due respect, what I've come to realize is most women are delusional in the West in general. About a multitude of things. Like, they're delusional as to, what the type of man that they think they deserve. They think if they find this man that's a millionaire, 6'3", 6 foot dick, and a millionaire in a mansion and all this other shit, they think he's going to be monogamous to them. Like, it's just a bunch of, they think that, being fat is acceptable. Like, just a bunch of, there's no, like, standard for women. It's like they can act and behave however they like, and men are supposed to accept it.
You don't
men
think that
can't have
delusion?
standards. What's up?
You don't
Sorry.
think that delusion comes from society though? Not really.
Yeah, and that's why I argue that we don't live in a patriarchy. We actually live in a gynocentric society.
Okay,
what if
that makes a little
But
bit more
if we
sense.
lived in a patriarchy, there'd be no fat women running around here, or we wouldn't be hearing women saying "period." We wouldn't see none of this.
No.
Question mark.
But like realistically,
You want to see a patriarchy? Go to Saudi Arabia.
Can I ask some?
Go ahead, please.
I really want to know, like, it's shit. I know everyone hates me here.
Well, did
now,
she
but
finish
it's
her
like,
question
whatever.
first? Did she finish hers, Miss Pink?
I didn't. I was actually
Go ahead.
listening more.
Yeah, go ahead, Miss. Go ahead, let her finish.
What were you saying though? I wanted to listen to you finish about how we're not a patriarchy. That's what
he was talking about belugas.
Yeah, I was saying
as he
we
calls
don't live
them.
in a patriarchy because we don't really hold women to standards, but we hold men to standards. If that makes
Okay.
sense. Like a woman can be obese and say love my curves, and no one bats an eye. No one questions her or says you're delusional, you're a whale, whatever. But we'll sit there and make fun of fat men. We'll make fun of broke men, which I think we should do. But we don't really hold women accountable for their poor decisions in the West in
So
general.
you guys are mainly holding men accountable, but
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was asking. So you guys basically bring us on here to hold us accountable
Well,
with the facts.
to be real, right? There's a big disconnect here between what women think that men want, and what men think that women want, and that divide right there causes hella problems to our society.
We bridge the gap. Like we bring modern day women on and we listen to what you guys have to say, and then we tell you guys what men really think. Because the reality is most men aren't honest with women because they're going to get canceled, called a misogynist, asshole, fired from their job, sexist, whatever. So guys can't be honest with women. They're going to sit there on a date and say, "Oh, really? I love your career. Oh, wow, you're so ambitious and smart." All this other shit. Men don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They're just trying to get laid. Men lie to women all day, every day. I would argue most women can't handle the truth a lot of the times. They get offended or they get their feelings or whatever. So we live in a society that's incentivized to lie to women. One of the biggest lies we tell women is you can go ahead and have a career, make $100,000 a year, and a man of your dreams is going to be waiting for you at 31 years old. It ain't fucking happening. It ain't. That guy that you think you qualify for, you actually don't. He's going to go for a younger, more attractive, fertile woman.
Because you're over 30?
Yes, men and women are attracted to different things.
So you don't feel like 30 is a good age to get married?
You want to hear that
I
button?
think you're shooting yourself in the foot as a woman. When the longer you wait, this is why I was asking the ladies earlier, like, do you think you have a higher likelihood of finding the man of your dreams when you're in your 30s? And they're like, oh yeah, I think so. And
even in this day and age, though, especially in this day and age.
Okay, for the men that women actually want, that are financially successful, that are attractive, that are tall, that have options, the men that women actually want. No, you significantly decrease your ability to attract these men.
Okay, wait.
So that means I should start lying about my age.
Okay, can I say one thing? I just want to say one thing. I just want to say that the idea that you have.
Let her finish before you.
Yeah, no, she's good. She good.
Okay,
Is it one
thing? Go ahead. Girl.
Okay, go ahead.
It is one thing, and it's just that you're sitting there and you're like, okay, so ideally, in your eyes, the ideal situation is a woman in her peak years, right? What does she want? She wants monogamy from the most high value man. So she does that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't work in this society. Like, I'm telling you, as somebody that specifically did that, when I was 18, I decided, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to find somebody I want to have, a relationship with. I want to have monogamy. I want to find that high value male, and I want to have a child, right? That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about having children.
Yeah.
So I went into that, and it's like, it's not as easy as I know from an idealistic perspective, that's easy to say. And it's easy to say oh, that's what women would do in the society if they were smart. But when you actually do that as a woman, I have done that.
Well, you're missing the big point. I said it earlier that you're not going to have a high value man to yourself. I literally said that. He's
no, but that's not what I'm saying. You're missing my point. When the fact is most of those men aren't going to want children, aren't wanting to settle down. They want to go live that day fucking Bilzerian, whatever lifestyle. They want to go be crazy, and it's that's a very feminine lifestyle at the end of the day. I'm not going to talk about that. It is shit. I can debate you if you wanted to about that. How that it's pleasure seeking males. That's very feminine. Whatever.
It's
I'm
actually,
not going to get into it.
It's actually not feminine at all. The reality is that very few men can actually enact on their raw sexual proclivities. Most men don't have the status and the ability to have sex with a bunch of women and have women,
but look at the past.
willfully share him.
Look at the past situations where that's happened, right? Those men aren't coming to it from a pleasure seeking where they just are oh, I'm just about it, so I want to fuck these 20,000 girls. No, it's a sense of duty. There's always been a sense of duty tied to men being polygamous. And in today's society, if a man's polygamous, it's not tied to a sense of duty. It's not tied to a sense of taking care of women. It's tied to his pleasure, which is a very feminine thing to see.
A lot of these high value guys have a main chick and kids with that main chick. So,
and that's wonderful. And I would say okay, that's a good
so that duty is fulfilled for one woman. The problem is that a lot of girls get mad because they're not that one woman. You got to be girl number one, and most women are not girl number one, and that's why they get mad.
I mean, I've been there, and it's still just
absolutely.
There's a lot of other stuff that goes into it.
If you want a guy, you're never going to get a high value man to yourself sexually. Let me make that extremely clear to all the women here. You're never going to get a high value guy to yourself sexually. If he's a tall, attractive, has money, whatever, he's a high value guy that other women want, you best believe he's going to fuck other girls. Men are only as faithful as their options, period. That's just the way it goes. Women want the best, men want the most.
I'm not arguing that, but even men in that position, because of today's society, because there's been 20 years, more than that, of people pushing men to be women. These men that are in that position that say they have their main chick, they're still not acting in the way that 50 years ago men would have acted in that position, where they have their main chick and they have their side girls, whatever. They do their little thing to, get their thing going, whatever. In today's society, that's not the case. Okay. You have women that are
have you ever thought maybe you just weren't the main chick?
I mean, I was like, I'm gonna be real with you. I mean, you can sit there and it's like, I know it's fun because it's your podcast.
No,
but
no,
it's
no.
like,
I'm just saying.
I honestly was. I was like the woman that was brought home to the family. There was no other woman brought home to the family. We went on the trips. We did the things. We did all the.
Does that guy have kids now?
No,
How
he
old is he?
doesn't. He's very young. That's what I'm saying. He was 32.
So you picked him. Whose fault is that?
That's what I'm saying though. I'm coming from a place where I'm saying that I was at fault, where I picked a young gentleman who probably wasn't in the best place in his life to have children. But I am saying that a lot of men in today's society, older than that, not just 30, that's a very young age to pick a gentleman, but it's like you have a man that's 36, 38, 37, like whatever it is, 40. There's even gentlemen that are 40 that don't want to settle down and have children because they're like in this like pleasure seeking place. And all I'm saying is that it's not rewarded in today's society. And I just think that's making us
What's not
weaker.
rewarded in particular?
Settling down and having children.
Well,
Okay?
it's a huge risk for men.
Yes, it's a huge risk, but I would just say like you're a man, like suck it up, take the risk.
Hell no. Well, you wouldn't take the risk
Why
if
the
you
hell-
lost 50% of your money and there's a high likelihood of not seeing your kids. You wouldn't take that risk.
Hell no,
But
nigga.
you're also thinking from a feminine perspective when you say that.
No,
you are.
I'm
You're thinking
operating
about.
from a risk mitigation standpoint in response to feminism. There's a difference.
I just think
It's not the 1950s anymore. Times have changed. Women have more rights and privileges than ever before, and they make their own money.
yes, but
As-
before
as a consequence
1950s,
of
that wasn't the case for women.
As a
Women in
consequence of that,
1930s,
okay, but
women
we're in
worked very,
2022.
very difficult, right? Okay, women were upset in the 1950s because that's why we have feminism in the first place, right? Because we have a bunch of women in the 1950s who were unhappy, and they were like, oh my God, I'm so unhappy. I need to go to work, and it's like.
Here's the
that's
thing.
not the
Look.
problem.
So this is the issue here. You're saying, yo, it should be this way, whatever, and I agree with you. But here's the problem. I don't operate on what should or could or would. I operate on what
reality.
is.
I get it.
So what is that most women don't qualify for marriage and they're not marriage material. Also on top of that, if you do find a girl that's worth marriage material, she's heavily incentivized to divorce you, take half your money, take your children, and leave you outside the marital home. We talk to guys every single day that want to kill themselves because they're going through a very tough divorce because divorce absolutely destroys men. So
know.
it would be stupid of me to tell men to get married in today's climate because unfortunately, the time period that you're talking about, those laws are still in effect. It used to be women were in the workplace, that all these laws were put in place to protect women from a guy leaving her high and dry. Oh, you want to go ahead and divorce your wife and she hasn't worked and she has kids? You got to pay alimony, you got to pay child support. We're going to punish you for leaving your wife. Here's the problem though. The laws haven't caught up with modern day society.
Okay.
So we still have 1950s law for 2022 women. So I'm saying this, until the marriage laws change and become more fair towards men, it is not in a man's best interest to get married in the United States, period. If you want to get married, you need to make sure that you get married and have children with a woman where the state is not involved.
Okay.
I'm not saying the nuclear family isn't good. I'm not saying having children is bad. I'm saying in today's day and age, as a modern day man, we're dealing with modern day women, you cannot use 1950s technology in a 2022 gunfight.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's
Boom.
actually really good. I think that's amazing. What you
Awesome.
just
All
said.
right.
Yes. But can I just say, like, would you
Just stop chat.
Oh my goodness.
Come on,
Okay,
man.
we got much Superchats?
Yes.
I mean, I'm chilling.
No, you're fine.
Well, you guys can have a debate.
Yeah.
But- You miss Simonis?
I'm not here to fight. I'm just
come
I get it. I'm just giving you the male perspective.
I just would hope.
That's all.
I just would hope at the end of the day, regardless of the law, I would just hope that you would tell men to find the best partner possible and to create a marriage-like situation. Because at the end of the day, that's the only hope that we have for society.
All right.
So that's it. Whatever. I'm out.
All right, cool. Before we end this episode, this is official rating for tonight's episode. From Jenny Jane on down. Jenny Jane?
Jenna Jane.
Oh.
3, 6, 4, 8. Are you getting BBL or not? I think he means you.
Duffface.
Myron deserves it. 9, 1, 4, 6, 2, 4, 3. Cool.
Any of you ladies want to say anything back to the Yves Simonis? Maybe suck a dick or some shit? I don't know. Fuck you.
Nope.
I don't need a BBL.
He paid $50. Yeah, he's the one paying $50 to make
Yeah.
that.
Thank you for your $50.
I'm sure you look
We
great behind
appreciate
the
you.
screen.
Sneeko says, Zoe, check your DM. I don't care about your body count.
Zoe.
Oh, Zoe.
Zoe.
This nigga.
Yo, Zoe. Not,
Nigga, he said Zoe. I'm reading what he said.
not Haitian, man.
Sneeko said, Zoe, my meat can't erase your body count. Don't worry, queen.
Right.
He says,
Zoe.
Zoe, Let me motorboat those one-time wifey.
It's not
He says,
Zoe.
Zoe,
We're not talking about
you're a
Fresh.
queen. I'm gonna treat you right. 30 bodies, not dirty, wifey.
Fresh.
Oh my god, I love him.
It's Zoe.
Well, he's saying your DM, so he got you.
Jesus Christ.
Zoe.
No, you can say either. Like, I
Zoe's
really don't
cute.
care.
All right.
Oh, it's two guys. It's Nico and Darian Saint going back and forth in the comments. Okay, all right. I just caught what's going on here.
Darian says, Zoe, don't listen to Sneeko. Let me get your number.
They fighting over you,
And then
girl.
Sneeko says, Zoe, I checked your astrology sign. We're compatible.
Yo, man.
Sneeko said, once again, my new favorite show is Zoe 101.
This nigga, bro.
That's funny.
All right, Fat Barch Muja, big up Drake. She got a good head on her shoulders. Yeah, I mean, good head on her shoulders. If it was 1955, it's just that it's not good.
Yeah, someone said she's smart dumb.
Someone said
I
she's
don't know
smart
what
dumb.
that means, but
And then Sneeko, Zoe, I love you too. You're so unique. I don't know if he's trolling or not.
I think he's being serious, man.
I think he's trolling.
He actually like you.
He shouldn't have shot.
I think you're trolling.
Respond to the DM.
Because I mean, remember the last time
We want to see y'all together.
Okay.
All right.
Love. Okay. So guys, this was a great show. Everyone here on the panel is awesome. They're tagged down below, except for Drake. Just kidding. Everyone's down below. Great show, ladies. Shout out to y'all. And we got a show.
Yo, guys, get the fucking crypto course.
There you go.
All right,
Oh,
man.
yeah. Before we end,
click the link below. Get in that crypto course because after this show's done, we'll probably have it open for like another hour or so. Get in there, man. Like I said before, the Fed has their meeting. The interest rates are going to go up. You need to adapt to the crash that's coming, okay? It's fucking coming, guys. You know, the stock market's about to go fucking crazy. Real estate market's going to go crazy. There's going to be a lot of opportunities, man. When there's blood in the streets, it's time to eat. Savvy investors see crashes as opportunities, okay? So it's up to you whether you're going to create some goddamn wealth or be a broke boy. Go ahead, Miguel.
I'll definitely get in now or be poor forever.
Yes.
That's for sure, man. Biggest wealth transfer in history is happening right now.
Facts.
Guys.
The Fed just increased the rate 75 basis points and they're going to do it again and again and again until they fucking crash this economy. So if you don't get in, you're going to get wrecked.
guys, Miguel said two words that are very important right there. Wealth transfer. If you are broke, you want a way to make money right now, and you know what to invest in right now before it crashes, you win.
I mean, look at this panel. Only one girl will be willing to support you on this panel.
Only one.
Only one.
Only one.
All right. If she went to University of Miami, so who knows how long that's going to last? Probably maybe a month. So, guys, fucking get your money on point, man, because if you don't get your money on point, I'm telling you, bro, everything else is going to be fucked up. All right.
Sticko says, Zoe, jump up and down one time.
Nah, that shit might fall out, man.
Zoe, I'm sorry, Sticko, you pervert.
Yeah.
I think it would.
All right. And then last one here, Thermonomix. Chick on the couch is kind of right. Islam allows polygamy, but you must be married and committed to all four girls and provide for all of them.
Just to make sure that all women are taken care of.
Yeah, no,
That's
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I've always man.
Just a very good points.
Yeah, but all right, cool, guys. We got probably Rolo Tomasi and George Gammon on Friday.
Yeah,
I think I'll try to get Justin as well. Maybe do a panel show with y'all. With maybe an element of call in. No show tomorrow, right? No guests.
No.
Cool. So we'll see you guys right back here on Friday, man. Call in show 7 p.m. and then we'll have a late night show
with ladies.
The lovely ladies. All the girls' Instagrams are below. Go ahead and follow them and or send a dick pic. Preferably send a dick pic. And I'll catch you guys on Friday, 7 p.m.
Peace.
I'm good.
All the night is my world. City light, ain't it good?